Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. We're hoping you have a good day and a good weekend plan. And of course, we are here to give you all the jewelry you ever would want, wish, or hope for. So it's all going to be big values to everything from the most exotic stones in the world to really, really popular stones that are out in the world often, but we don't see very often because we only wait for a really top quality to come around. That would be amethyst today. We're going to see some great amethyst earrings for you. So something affordable. Plus, if you like purple, we've got a great way to go ahead and get you blue wing block Ds. We've got a magnificent value on some last call pieces for you that are going to be larger stones brought down to great per carat prices. They're going to be our best ever. We also do have, there's quite a few yellow diamonds to show you. We've got the 1.5 carats today, which are quite substantial. It was just yesterday I brought you 3 carat. That is still here. Now today, that's going to go out the door. We have a 3 carat 01. It's an oval. It is extraordinary, but if you missed it, yesterday we brought it down to an exceptional new low price. So that's very exciting. It's the most affordable by far we've ever had in a 3 carat, but it's not only that. We've got the 1.5 carats for you. We have a very special value that's going to be taking place on some really cool pieces that are going to be opals, and there's even a wheel of opals coming up very, very soon. We've got 4 incredible stones to show you. I've never seen values like this, so it's going to be quite the day to celebrate shopping, to celebrate jewelry, to celebrate values, and of course, whatever it is that you'd like to see, please let me know and get those requests in. That's why that phone number is here. That's why we're here live for you. We're here to help you own whatever it is your heart desires and get you the greatest value so that you can say yes. So we're actually going to get going. We've got a lot to do, and of course, if you missed anything yesterday, I was amazed that there's some really key pieces. Some of my absolute favorite pieces and values are here from yesterday, so if you missed any of those, we've got them at the ready to share with you. But I want to start with something so cool. This is one of the rarest stones in the world. Think about this. It was only discovered in 2007. That is a really young gemstone. We're going to show you what we can do here on an exotic, but it's going to be affordable, and this is how we begin. Take a look at this. This is a really fabulous heart shape, and it's a mahenge spinel. This is out of Tanzania. It's one of those rare spinels that we love, and yeah, it's going to be a very cool value. If you like to have something that, let's face it, is in a great color, that pinky red, hot pink luxury color that we love, but also a great size. It's 112-2566 to get us started. And what we're talking about here is a really important value because that's how we like to start every show, to really set the tone and show you what's on tap for our big Sunday together. But this is our 57-point heart shape, and you really do kind of consider, you know, a 57-pointer may not be big in certain stones, but it is in the spinel world, actually. These are stones that are really notorious for only being mined in really small sizes, most of which couldn't even be faceted because they're on the more petite side. But in this case, you're getting a really extraordinary stone in that heart-shaped cut, which of course is such a luxury cut to get, and of course a beautiful gifting idea for someone you care about. And that would be the 65 points in diamonds around it, a bit of a floral type of design, and gives you kind of that double halo, but a little extra, right? Always nice to see. And we're excited to bring it to you because of the value. So getting you started on a big Sunday, the way we like to do, really continuing through all day long with values like this. But look at that stone, and it's got a little fingerprint. So let's get that ready to go. We were working on a lot of requests earlier. So actually, yeah, let me go ahead and try it on while we were at it so that you can see what this one looks like on the hand. And it's going to be, take a look at that right there. That's a really pretty bright color. Of course, the neons of the pinks and the reds are lovely, but that's also a durable stone. You've got an 8.5, 8.5 on the Mohs scale, so you got a really good one there to where every single day we're going to size it for you. Now, right now it's in the yellow gold. We can even change that, so go ahead and take it in the white or the rose if that's your preference. But what a beautiful bright stone in that neon color. Love it. And yet it's not even, well, $49.99 was a nice place to start, but it's not a great place to end. We're going to make sure every single piece comes down today. It's a Sunday on sale. What can I tell you? It's what we love to do. It's what we're all about. And yes, we're going to make sure that every last piece, no matter what it is you want to request, no matter how exotic, no matter how rare, no matter how new, no matter how fresh, everything goes on sale for you today. So get ready to do some shopping and get yourself something fabulous for really what's fall in full gear here. So it's not going to be even $1,000. We're going to make this really, really affordable, and yet it's going to be $999 only if you'd like to get that one. A superstar of stones and a great value to boot. So all that together in one great ring. Of course, that is going to be the key to today and every day around here, is that we've got mostly one of a kind. So that is going to really help to dial in early, get what you love, and of course, know that you're the only one wearing that ring in the world. Isn't that unusual? For our jewelry world today is usually a little bit more, you see a lot of mass-produced pieces out there, and that makes sense. You know, it's what it's kind of how the world is working. But this is a really important way where we can still make those custom designs, those true unique one-onlys for you, and really make sure that you've got exotics coming your way. So that is a one-only. We are going to see some rhodochrosite that's affordable. I do have a really cool necklace that's in platinum as well. It's got a very heavy platinum weight, and then wait till you see all the big diamonds. Okay, so we're going to get to that. We've got some diamonds for you. We love our diamonds. They're in almost everything we do, but sometimes it's going to be a diamond-centric piece that we bring you, and that is what's going to come up next. 1124723. Take a look at this, and if you like the mehenga, that's only $9.99. But take a look. This is a cool way to do a nested design, but it's actually like a door knocker style pendant. That's what we call it in the industry, is a door knocker style, but you get this beautiful design within the design, and then you see how that centerpiece is going to move a little bit, and then you've got two beautiful pieces that this I can only estimate right now, but I'll tell you right now, it's got to have probably a good ½ ounce of platinum. It's very hefty in size. 1124723 is going to be platinum and 18 karat gold. You've got 34 points in the round brilliant diamond that's right up top. Now we'll take you up close, but I wanted you to get a little idea of the size first. That's one big diamond in the 34 pointer that's on that mirror polished design. The rest is going to be pave, and that's going to be another 10 points or so, which is interesting because it doesn't look like there's any possible way that could be only 10 points. But that's the beauty of what we're going to do here. So we've got a box link chain included here, so smooth as can be. It's adjustable, so you're going to get 18 inches maximum. It's got this really nice little kind of a puffier charm. It's a little heart charm that's actually got some dimension to it, so that if you do cinch it in, like we have it right now at about 17 inches, and then if you do, that's going to be that dangling charm down the back of the neckline, which is always so cute and so attractive. And then you've got the ability to cinch it all the way into as short as you'd like it to be and really fine tune the length. Let me show it on the neckline so you can see, and then we'll measure it to get the exact. But this is just a little heads up on what to expect it to look like when you do see it on. But how beautiful is that piece with that larger door knocker style, but still going to be very wearable, I think, because it's just, you know, your white metal, that beautiful, beautiful way that we do a great heavyweight piece, and it looks like you've never seen it before. So here's our chance to make sure that it is a big value right away today. And then, of course, let's go back to the hand so I can get you that actual measurement for you. I'm going to grab a ruler here, and we'll show you what we got. We've got a full on, let's see, it's about 1 inch and 1/8 there from top to bottom. And then we'll go ahead and show you up close, because this is the fun part. And it's going to move a little bit because it's got two really cool hinge pieces, but you can see here the way it's done, where there is that way that's what's so cool about it. It's like a diamond dust pattern that you have here to the texture, and then you've got the diamonds within it. So it really looks, I mean, you saw it from afar first, it looks like the whole piece is pave, when in actuality it's got pave diamonds really within this beautiful texture. And then of course you see it's hinged here, right? And that's actually going to be set up on a different level. So when you see, there's actually two different rows here, and so that's what makes it so cool. And then that big diamond is a 34 pointer on its own. That's incredible. Very unusual to see that size diamond in a piece like this, and yet we have got, are you ready for this? One great value, solid platinum. It's actually, forgive me, it's not a box link chain. It feels like it is. It's more of a kind of like a herringbone style that you have here, but a really smooth link. So no catching at all, really beautifully done, and yet it's going to be a wild opportunity because we're looking at a $59.99 piece. If you could feel it, you'd know why. And there you can see it's actually got that little hinge there. So it's actually, that's what allows it to move. So it's really well done. Back to the hand we go, so you can see how it actually is that piece kind of on top of, I mean, it sits on two different levels here. So this portion moves independently of the other, like I'm showing you. So that's why you saw that almost like that screw in the back that allows you to get a little bit of movement. But it's actually going to be, well, we're going to go a lot less than $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000. It's only one platinum and 18K. Gotta love that. We're going to do this one for $9.99 to the very first caller, and then you're going to be very excited when you feel that one. When you get it, you're going to think we sent you some bricks in the mail. It's really weighty and very, very special. And so we've got that for you. And then Thank you. Good. That's Mary. That's great news. Thanks for letting me know. And we are going to get that one out the door for $9.99. So yes. And then so for Joe Beth, if you're watching, we can work on that too. And see what we got for you. Yeah, I think we can see what we can make for you there. All right, coming up, $9.99 only. So we've seen two great items. One, a Mahenge spinel heart shape, now the necklace with diamonds, and then here we go with our next idea, which is a Panther design. So excited about this because it's going to be this ruby and diamonds that you have in this really beautiful look. Textured gold on the one side, then the eyes are the only place there's going to be diamonds. This one's really a wraparound design, kind of like a bypass ring would be, but then he's grabbing onto the tail, so that's what's wrapping around your entire finger here. It's 1125947. It's a great idea for those of you that love the fierce pieces of jewelry, the designer pieces of jewelry, something a little different than what you see everybody else wear, and yet what is also synonymous with really high-end status pieces is here. Now, of course, a bigger ring. Can we just, let's brag on TVON a bit here, because what's so extraordinary is that we still bring you 18 karat gold at this kind of level with this much 18 karat gold and still manage to make it affordable when gold is near $2,700 an ounce, and really elevating, gosh, it seems like every time I look at the gold pricing, it's another big increase in price tag. So it's not one that's slowing down. So it's a great chance to pick up those weightier pieces when we've got them discounted the way we do, like you're going to see right now. This one's actually going to be a ruby weight here of, it's 80 points in the ruby. They're all the round diamond cuts and 10 points in, or actually 1 point in the diamond is what it looks like there. So you've got the diamond accents in the eyes. The rest is rubies. The texture of the gold is really cool because that's what makes it so, I think, realistic and lifelike. You know, there's that way that we can do a lot of stones to give it a texture, but then you have here where you're getting the actual texture, which is really complicated to do, more so than one might believe, unless you've been hanging out in a jewelry factory for a long time, where it's actually, you have to start with so much more gold. It's part of the reason why these pieces are a little bit more pricey in general when you see them out and about, is you have to start with so much gold and then you have to carve away to create that texture. It's not easy to do, and I'm talking about all the way, you see the back all the way around to the front, and then they actually change that texture, and then where you see the tail, the paws, the beautiful details of the face there, it's actually going to be the smooth 18 karat gold instead. And you've got the rubies and the diamonds there, and I love that look. So that's that really special wraparound design. We used to have this for $29.99. It stuck around. Now we make sure that it goes out the door here. So it's really a great day. We did this yesterday all day long. Man, what a show, what a discount we brought on everything. Well, that's going to be much the same here today. So get ready to shop, because it is going to be values. Even if you are a veteran TVON shopper, you're going to see values like you've never seen before today. I promise you that. Everyone was raving about the values yesterday, and I'm right there with you. That's the whole point. That's the goal. So here we are right now, set to go with a great value that doesn't make it $2,500, does not make it $2,000 even. We're taking it even lower for you. It stays in the yellow gold. We can size it for you as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I love these pieces that you can really, you know, it gives you such personality to your jewelry, such a conversation piece, and yet anywhere on the hand it would really work. But you can see there the details of the rubies, and it's a matter of how do you want to put it on and where do you want to show off the rubies. And then maybe, see, I put it on this way because I like to look down at the face and see that really cool detail there. But again, you put it on the way you want and just kind of mix it up by day, and then you'll see different perspectives on this really cool detailed ring. But it's not even $1,000. We're going to take it much lower than that for you and send it on out of here. It is going to be, let's make it $999 only, and that is going to be it. Yes, Tracy, I will get back to you on that. Thank you very much, Tracy. Yes, and good morning to you. Thank you for your kind words. And yes, I did. I'm a little busy these days outside of TVON too, so give me a second on custom designs. And Tracy, thank you for being with us. Yes, I did get it. So again, I'm catching up a little bit on emails, I must admit, because I've got a lot going on outside of the TVON world. So, but I will get back to you on that, and we can work on custom designs for you. So thanks, Tracy. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at that. That's $9.99 if you'd like that one. First caller, and then we're going to move right along. We got a lot to do, a lot to get to. It's going to be one wild and crazy show here today, and so I hope you can stay with us. Still have the heart-shaped Mahenge if you'd like it, and a blue star sapphire, and then we're going to get into it in 15 minutes. I'm going to bring you opals. And I know opals are challenging because opals are always tough to show on TV, but it is October, and we know there's a lot of birthdays this month, right? And so here's what I'm thinking. We're going to put together an assortment of platinum opals in these gigantic stones, and we're going to bring them all down, and that's coming up at the bottom of the hour, so you're about 15 minutes away from seeing those. If you are an opal lover, if you know an opal lover, be ready to go and tuned in here in 15 minutes exactly, and we will show you what we can do on some extraordinary opal stones. And then don't forget, big Tanzanites are here. We've got the big yellow diamond, the biggest of them all, is here as well. There's a brand new, very Art Deco. This is so what we never see. And then every time we bring one, you guys tell me, can you bring more of those, please? And the problem is that a lot of jewelry isn't designed this way anymore. And yet we don't sell estate jewelry. We don't sell used jewelry. So it takes a little bit more, it's a little more hunting to find these really cool designer styles like this that have that feel. But it's here today, 112-5925. And a mix of sapphires and diamonds together. It's going to be 18 karat solid gold and a really special, look at that, the wide band of the 18 karat gold, the 50 points. Those are actually, the blue sapphires are princess cuts, which is, as a designer myself, let me tell you how difficult it is to make square cut stones work their way through an oval shape in a channel without any gap. That is very difficult to do. And yet, this designer, shout out to them, 50 points of sapphires that do exactly that. Have you ever seen anything like that? That's really tough to do. It's really tough to create. It's not easy to do that. I mean, think about how in the world, I mean, even just the concept of it, every single stone has to be really specialty cut to work into that exact ring. You can't just dig into a basket of sapphires and pull out some stones that are just going to be set that day. This is all custom, and this is why there are pieces, and then there are pieces that really require a lot more workmanship than you might ever expect. And this is really one of them. So it doesn't stop with the sapphires. Obviously, we're giving you 50 points in blue sapphires. They're lovely. But then you get a diamond weight here of 54 points in the white diamonds. So they look fabulous too, don't they? Really good. Top quality, bright as can be. I mean, you know they're bright when they look that white and yellow gold. And they do. So you've got 54 points in the diamonds. We've got the solid 18K once again. So really bringing down some gold pricing here. Going back in time is really what we're doing. Every time we hang out together and shop, it's like we're time traveling in jewelry, which could not be. I don't think there's anything better right now when you can get gold pricing from many decades ago, it seems like, right? We'd all love to do that, but that's tough to do, like I said, unless you're shopping estate or vintage pieces, and we like to bring you the news. So here's what we've got for you. Instead of, well, $2,799, great value, cool opportunity. Let me show you what it looks like on so you know what to expect for the size of the ring. It's not overwhelming yet. Everything is going to sit down into the ring, and boy, those blue sapphires are popping as well, aren't they? Bright as can be, really those royal blues that don't get too overly dark. We love to see that. And then you get, if you were to run your finger across it like I'm doing, it's completely smooth even with the pave. So you have a really exquisite piece of jewelry here, and yet it's not going to be $2,000. It's not even, well, how about this? Not even $19.99. We got a new discount for you, and that is a wider band of gold with all that 18 karat gold and mirror finished as well, and we love to see that. But it's actually going to be, well, let's make it even less than $1,500. $1,499 gets it to you, and yet a beautiful wider band with some very important bigger diamonds as well, and then those sapphires that are just gleaming and glowing like no other. So incredibly important. Thank you, G. Yes. See, G knows what's up. She says, yeah, that girl's probably really busy, not to mention planning, you know, very last minute plane trips and whatnot, like, you know, 20-hour trips to the other part of the country and all that kind of stuff. So yes, thanks, G, so much. Appreciate that. It's been very exciting. Yes, it has. So $14.99. All right, you guys ready to get some opals? We've got the amethyst earrings coming up. There's even a new diaspore today. It sounds like that one may be going out. $14.99 for, again, what I can never tell you. The only thing, I love to give you all these carat weights and gemstones, that's great. But the weight and the feel of that ring, which I can't give you exact gram weights because I have no idea if you're going to choose a size 3 or a size 10, and obviously it differs. So if I give you a gold gram weight, it might be different when it gets to you because we offer sizing. If I just said, here's a size 6, take it that way, that'd be one thing, right? But if you're looking at something like this with that kind of gold weight, it is impressive. And yet to get that right now for under $1,500, let's see who is going to take it. There is only one, and we're waiting right now. Might as well wait and see here who's got the lucky sapphire ring that is so incredibly important. And yes, we do have a Rhodochrosite new discount and drop on a round Rhodochrosite. We even have matching earrings to go with it. So let's do this. We've got the Rhodochrosite coming up. Here's the blue star sapphire, by the way. Our most expensive piece in inventory is actually a blue star sapphire. And it's luckily not this one. That one should be when you look at that round stone in that big size. But let's get to our Rhodochrosite here, and then let me know who's got the blue sapphire. And then here we go. Wow, this is so pretty. There's something about this stone in general, but then you see the round cut, and it really, really makes it. It's going to be 1124279. It's very important, isn't it? You've got that really exquisite stone, the color being a hot pinky, almost a little bit of golden, which is where you get those pink diamonds and the rose gold there. And pink and white is what you get there. It is the natural pinks and then the white diamonds from there. And I love these little chevrons on the side. So that's a round stone, 18K solid. Both the rose and the white gold are 18 karat gold there. So again, complex to put those together, but it's accomplished. And then we have this really fabulous stone, which is going to be that round. It's bright as can be. Sometimes this stone can be a little bit murky or a little bit included. That's just by nature of the stone, right? The Rhodochrosites typically carry with them a lot of a cloudiness or not the best clarity in the world. Not this stone from one mine, Sweet Home Rhodochrosite mine. That's in Colorado. So we'd love to see it here. We've got a great value for you. I hope you're on the phone lines because this is one of those museum pieces that we're discounting so that it can be super easy to afford and great to get your hands on, especially if you want, I'll tell you, if we want matching earrings. I got them. I got some matching earrings to go with this ring today. So no problem. We can get you hooked up with a set, a suite of Rhodochrosite jewelry today. How fun is that? And then we're going to make this really easy right now. $59.99 is where it started. Let me know who's taking what because we have a lot of people on the phone lines from shopping the earlier parts of the show here because we've had so many great pieces and most of it's been under $1,000. But this one, actually one of the rarest, most exotic stones on planet Earth, and we're going to make it a whole lot better than 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, even 2. And this is a dream come true moment. It's $19.99 for a Rhodochrosite collector. And speaking of collectors, we do have a brand new conch pearl today in a pendant. It's the biggest pendant we've had thus far as design. And it's so, okay, it's like the North Star that we do that's so popular, but with a conch pearl in it. So yes, we've had a lot of people popular. Well, our conch pearls have been popular and they've been requested a lot, so we're gonna bring that to you as well. So $19.99 Rhodochrosite. Let me know if you wanna see the earrings that go with it, and then we will bring on back the big 3 carat. Also, I had a Paraiba deal yesterday, so extraordinary. A big 1.5 carat for under $10,000. That never happens. So we'll see that again. Just some brief recaps that we have. There's even a chameleon diamond, carat 21. This is the largest we have. Look at that. Oh, wow. That does, it's like supernatural. That looks so bright and shining and beautiful and rare. That's a green diamond, but it also changes color. So it's a chameleon diamond. I mean, I think sometimes we'd have more success if we just called it a green diamond. But the thing is, it's even more rare than a green diamond because it goes from a green diamond to an orange diamond, then an orange diamond to a green diamond, and back and forth as many times as you change the temp. And yet, it is going to be the yellow and the white diamonds. That is our carat 21. That's got a new museum markdown price for you. So that's going to be one that, if it sticks around after today, it's got to be melted down. So big moment for that collector's piece there. All right, let's get to some brand new. And we do have a Congolese tourmaline. That's lovely. We've got a big one today. We've got some yellow diamonds. We're going to get to that opal wheel in just about 8 minutes. I would love your requests if you have them. We'll help you out with any of those. If there's anything we can find for you, please, by all means, give us a call so we can let you know if we have it or not. And then if we do, we bring it right out and share it with you. And then let's get to our blue star sapphire because this is truly a unique stone and such a good color because it's not that dusty lighter blue. It's really got that pop of blue. You can tell from a mile away. Sometimes they tend to look a little bit gray, and that's not what we're looking for in this stone. We want 1124315. Every stone should look like this, and yet they don't usually. It's extremely rare. And then check it out, all the different rotating tapered baguettes that wrap around and around. It's a platinum style. It's a 4 carat 96 stone in the almost around. It's very close. We'll call it a roval to be exact, but it has this really powerful star, which I'll show you. It's technically 2 stars right now because there are 2 light sources on it, but it'll typically be 1. And then you've got this rotation of diamond weight, 79 points there, all the bigger baguettes. These are incredibly rare, incredibly scarce stones. Very unusual. Let me see if our wheel can be on its best behavior today. Take a look at this on the hand, and then we'll go ahead and show you what it looks like, which is 1 star, but it's another platinum piece. And the second I feel that I know it, because you can tell, you can tell by feeling it with if your eyes were closed, you would know whether it's 18 karat gold, 14 karat gold, or platinum. And that's because there's such a density to it. And it's a 496 stone, so a huge sapphire. If we were shopping a blue sapphire, I was looking at a faceted blue sapphire today, it's $5 grand. And it's a 1 carat stone. That's what blue sapphires go for typically. We're going to get you a better stone with the asterism that is so crazy rare and yet blow it out for a lot less than $5,000. Now watch as it swings around and I block a light here. Do you see how now there's just the one light? And then if I block the other light, it's going to be the other star that shows up. That's because typically that's what you're expected to see. How about the way those rays of that star go all the way to the edge of the stone? That's incredibly important. That's very exciting, because that's what they should do. But they don't all give us that kind of feature. And so all we need to do right now is take a $39.99 ring and blow it out, and we will do so. This is your chance to own a great looking star sapphire, a beautiful blue. Let's face it, September we just wrapped up. It was the stone of the month because we talk about sapphires, but it's so much more than just the blue sapphires that we love, that are faceted, that are great, that are popular, that are classic. But this is so much more than that, with that phenomenal aspect. And that is everything. Plus you get that star that rotates. It's very visible too. And that has that silvery blue color, matches the platinum that it's set in. Gonna be a better value than even $39.99. We gotta bring it down. It's one only in the world. And when you see these values, hopefully you've seen a little bit of what we're doing already. They're amazing. Let's take a look at what we can do here to make this so much more affordable for you than even $39.99. Get ready. We've only got the one. It's not $19.99 today. One great piece, one great collector's stone, and no, it is not going to be even. How do we do this? 19, 18, 17? I got one at $1,699 first caller. Then we're getting ready to show you opals. The big opal wheel is coming up. It's a little October birthday special. And you don't have to have a birthday in October to appreciate a gem quality opal. But hey, we're gonna blow them out on the occasion of, we always like to really celebrate the birthstone of the month. So that's gonna be all about the opals. We had a ton of them yesterday. And we're gonna bring in 4 more that you haven't seen yet and really mark them down. And I mean severely. So get ready for a big time value. Also reminder, we're gonna give you a classic diamond band today. One of our princess cut double row styles. Now, if anybody's wanting to know what that conch pearl is all about, because that has been the popular one of the last few weeks, we cannot keep our conch pearls in stock. And one more cool thing about what we're going to show you here is that it comes with an extra long chain that is going to be, it looks like 24 inches. Oh, I love that. So we're going to see a really good one here. 24-inch chain with it. How about that in gold? Look at how beautiful this is. Like our North Star, but that really cool design features a conch pearl. So really extraordinary here, and we cannot keep these in stock. You know that. You can obviously, now, there's, for those of you that, myself, I don't really do the 24-inch because it kind of lands in a place that it shouldn't. So what I like to do is wear something more 20 or 18 or something like that. Well, good news is you've got the option here. Look at how beautiful this is, still with the adjustability. 24-inch chain, but with adjustability to make it whatever length you want, shorter than that as well. So this is a chain that's going to be kind of the one and only you need going forward in your entire pendant collection, because why not, right? It's a beautiful look here. And then, let me make sure it'll come off this pendant. Yes, it will. And then you've got the style of the piece, which is item number 112, 60, 140, 21. Guys, there's an extra item number on that. So do we know if we should delete, is it just delete the 1 off the end of it? Because there's one more digit than we need on that item number, 112-61421. Well, that's got one extra number that we don't need. So we'll go with 112-6142, Tony, until further notice. And then I'll be able to let you know what's going on there. But take a look at that. The pendant itself is going to be 1.25 inches in that top to bottom length. It's platinum and 18K. And then you've got this really extraordinary, I think that's going to be, the chain is 18 karat gold and the platinum for the piece itself. And then we've got the fabulous 116 oval, perfect pink if you ask me. Not too dark, not too light, conch pearl, 25 points in diamonds. Yes, it is a 24-inch chain. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Really stunning. Let me show it to you, please, on the neckline so you can get a better idea of the size. Oh, look how pretty. Wow, that's just extraordinary, isn't it? That's the way you want your conch pearl. And of course, we'll get you up close to it as well so you can see what it looks like. And it's going to sit evenly. I'm just holding it over an angle. There you go. Look at how pretty that is. So really stunning style. Let's go up close and take a look at this. This is really just what we live to do. Rare exotic stones. A lot of you were unfamiliar that we carried these until more recently. Let me try to zoom back. The deeper the color, the more exotic the stone is. And it is an organic gem. So coming from those queen conch sea snail shells, the big shells that are so well known out of the Caribbean. Again, 1 out of every 15,000 shells has a conch pearl. 10% of those only are gem quality. It's incredible odds. Yeah. Oh, okay. And what was that? Adrian? Is it Adrian? Oh, I don't know. I'm not looking at the name. But it sounds like Adrian or Adriana. I'm not sure, but thank you. She's taking the star sapphire. Great. Allison's like, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I'm not looking at it either. So, but let me know. Maybe ask her and let us know so I can pronounce it correctly. I wish I was looking at everybody's names. Yeah. Is it? Adrian, got it. Thank you so much, Adrian. Enjoy the Blue Star Sapphire. And if you'd like this one, our conch pearl in that designer style with that really cool mill grain work to it. You can see here that's going to have the hallmarks behind it there. And so you've got, boy, that color is so true, even through the backside of that conch pearl. And then it's got this really cool, it's like it's more textured, kind of like a popcorn link chain. You have there. It's really nice. And actually, did you see they put bales all the way around it? So that was smart. So every little tip of the star there. Sorry, let me get this chain out of the way. I like to leave it there just to remind you it's coming with it, because if it's not there, you think it's coming, you know, without the chain, and it's a big chain. But they actually, what that'll allow you to do is wear it different ways. You could wear it like this, east to west. You could wear it with the, I don't think it's going to make much difference depending on where you put it, but again, it just allows you to, just having bales all the way through, as you see there, at the tip of every one of the longer, there's going to be those little bales. So if you have a little thinner chain, they can go through those other points of that star, but it also helps it to sit up a little, you know, nicer off the neckline. But we're going to take another look at it. I wanted you to see the close-up of the quality of the stone, but I want you to see the size and how it's going to look when you see those really distinct points of the star. It is supposed to be $99.99. I mean, this is obviously an extraordinary piece. It is not an inexpensive collector's stone to get by any means. We're going to make this really affordable right now. First caller gets it. It's under $5,000, which any conch pearl over a carat should not be. There's a reason that not only they're requested a lot, but they're all going as they're requested here in the last few weeks, and that's because we are truly marking them down lower than you could buy them for anywhere else. And it's not $49.99 either. It's only $3,999, and that is with the longest chain that I've ever been able to provide with a pendant before, in that 24-inch, but adjustable. So you wear it as high up as you want. You could wear it at a 15-inch choker length. It just means you would have more chain extending down the back of the neckline, which I think if your hair is up is really pretty. And you've got a great look there at $39.99. So for our star, our like North Star designer pointed star look, that is so outstanding. So that's $39.99 only, and then we'll move right along. And then it's got that little heart-shaped charm extending from the back as well. So really important piece there. Then might as well show it to you. This is the yellow diamond I was telling you about. If you were not with us yesterday, you missed it. The markdown of a lifetime. There's so many of you considering it. We had about 15 requests to show it again today. So here it is. The item number is 1125687. And let me know what else is gone from earlier, because we had that beautiful Panther piece with the rubies. The Rhodochrosite was here. The Blue Star Sapphire, or the blue sapphires in the Art Deco style, and the heart-shaped Mahenge. We've really been emphasizing rare exotic stones and rare exotic cuts today so far. But here is the yellow diamond that is our 301 natural yellow diamond. Keep in mind, not a stone that is enhanced. We're going to get to those opals coming up. I just want to remind you, this is here at a new markdown. It started at $50,000. It is no longer. It's not even $20,000 anymore. It's got a carat 30 beside it, so that'll give you a lot of white diamonds to boot, and you're getting this incredible stone. Look at that gem. Look at that diamond. That diamond is everything, with that color being as spot on and bright as it is. Not a pale, lighter color like we typically would see with a 3 carat, because obviously the deeper the color, the more expensive it's supposed to get. Not the case here. It's 18 karat gold, solid 18 karat yellow and white. You've got the yellow gold just setting the center stone. And what a match. I think that's how, if you're not sure, if you haven't seen a lot of range before in yellow diamonds, that's what you look for. How does it look in the gold it's in? Because if it were in 14 karat gold, which as we know is a lighter, kind of less saturated gold because it's less pure, then if it matched the color of 14 karat, it's pretty good. But you've got 18 karat gold here, which is a super premium gold because it's 75% pure. You know, the more gold content you get, the more buttery, rich color it is. So I ask you to look at how that stone matches the border of 18 karat gold it's set in. That tells you something really important about that stone and how saturated it is naturally. That's important. But then you've got the carat 30 in white diamonds. That's important. The fact it's under $20,000. That's important. It's actually got a huge reduction. We're taking $2,000 extra off this ring to make it $17,999. And that is the one that so many of you were asking about yesterday. Obviously, you've had a little time now to maybe call your jewelry stores, do your research. For those of you that thought, does that seem a little too good to be true? The answer is, yes, exactly. And that's exactly what we're aiming for. We're trying to get values that are exactly that. When it feels too good to be true, that's when we know we put together a value that we can be proud of here. And that's exactly what you're seeing right here, right now. And then we're going to get to our fabulous little opal deal I've been telling you about to really celebrate our best of black opals and the like. And we've got 4 to choose from. What an incredible value they will be. Some really extremely important opal stones are coming your way, and we'll show them next. All right, coming up. We're on our way, and lots to do today, and requests are so not only welcome, but I'm going to encourage you to make requests today because we really want to make it an all request Sunday here. And let me start with this really important opal that we have. Now, these are all going to be, you know the deal with these opals. They're all going to be a lot more color than they can ever provide here on TV. That's just the fact. They don't like a lot of light. This is about as light and bright environment as you can get, is really our studio lighting. So that's a beautiful way to show off diamonds, not a great way to show off play of color and opals. They just get bigger. Now, if they're on a wheel, if you're newer to us, I want to just let you know right up front, they're all going to be the same price here. They are. So that's the first order of business, is that they're all the same exact price. So now that means you have to really run to the phone lines here because they're also a markdown. And this is one very quick way to get 4 incredible pieces out the door. And there's not a bad way to go, but I know you're going to have a preference of the 4. So you let me know which one is your absolute favorite, because that's why that's why we encourage you to get on the phone lines early so that you do have that opportunity, so you don't get frustrated when, the opportunity comes when everyone's on the phone lines, because the value is so wild. And these all have diamonds, and keep this in mind, they're all platinum. So not only are we talking about natural Australian black opals, but they're actually going to be, and yes, they are Australian Lightning Ridge varieties. They're all set in bands of platinum. They all have diamonds. I'm going to walk you through carat weights. Obviously, you see that, and this is where opals can be deceiving, where that round might look smaller, but actually that's a 207 stone looking like a 4 carat. If we go around the horn here, we go to this really massive oval over here. That's a 270. That's a 204. That's a 270. See what I mean? They can be very misleading as far as carat weights, because we have the round there, 207, with 15 points in diamonds. This, what I think looks the largest up here, is the one that's 270 with 56 points, baguettes and rounds. Then we go to the back here, another great oval, that'll be a 191. And then we go to this last, this really important opal here, that's going to be a 355. So that's the largest carat weight, but you see how the sizes are all really different. And of course you choose round, or the rest are ovals. You choose based on the color pattern or the design you like, because it's all important, right? It all is. But we're going to make this super easy, super affordable right now. And any one of the 4 you want, they are one of a kinds, they stay as they are. So the only choice you're making here, to be really clear, is the only thing you have to decide, what size do you want? First, which ring do you want? Then, what size can we make it for you? And yes, even though they're in platinum, we're still going to size them for you. These are Lightning Ridge stones, and every single one of them, for as gorgeous as they look on TV, I realize they do. So a lot of you are thinking, you're just a salesperson feeding me a line. How could they look any better than that? They do. They absolutely do, because they're under a lot of light right now. This is like blinding, migraine-inducing light, okay? This is really a lot of light in the studio. That's how we show off the diamonds. But when you see them in person, you're going to see a stone that takes all the colors you see there and just emphasizes them at an even more saturated level. So all the colors that you see exist are going to be better when you see them in person. It's true. So all we have to do now is bring the price down really low, which is exactly what I'm going to do, because instead of pieces that should have been $69.99 and $79.99, each and every one of them, they're on the bags. That's where they started. You use $7,000 or $8,000. It does not matter right now. We're moving jewelry, and it's a Sunday. So end of the week is here, and we are really, truly moving jewelry as quickly as we can. And the only way to do that is by dropping prices to prices you've never considered before, even possible in a platinum setting, by the way, on any one of them you want. That's important too. Take a look. Which one do you like? Do we have a favorite? Back center. You got it. Let's try it on. That's going to be item number 11260. Let me make sure I got the right one here, because they're all pretty similar. And they are, yes, that is going to be the very good oval, the 191. There's no diamond weight on that one. Did you guys have it? Because I don't have it. They left it blank. Well, there are diamonds there, so I'm not sure what that means, but here we are with a very special look. So, okay, so platinum, no diamond weight. If I had to estimate, it's just the 3 on each side. So I would say we're probably looking at, I mean, it's really just probably 10 to 15 points on this one. So this one's going to be going on the hand here, and that'll be our platinum setting, and yet there are diamonds. So, and it's a really tiny size right now. So maybe this is, let's see. I don't know if that one says it's a size 8. I can tell you it's not that either. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But this is an important look. And what we're going to do on this one is give you an extraordinary value. It's for the same price. Again, any one you want. There you see the yellows, the reds, the oranges, the pinks. They're all there for you. Let me know which one you like. And then, of course, this is going to be how we do it. A really extraordinary example of what we can do to make each and every one of these super ridiculously affordable. I hope you're ready on this one. It's any one you want. They're just truly, I think the round is also so rare to get the round. That's so impressive. We love that oval. That 355 is on the right side of your screen. That's the largest. Again, the one with the tapered baguettes flaring out, 270. That's a huge stone as well. That one to me looks bigger than the 355. You're just going to decide which one you love, but they're not even 6. What? Sure, yeah, absolutely. Well, okay, right side? Okay, absolutely. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to make sure that you get your favorite here. This is the next one up for grabs here. And this one would be item number 6065. That's the 355. Diamond weight on this one, 13 points. So yeah, I'd say pretty similar probably on the back rear as well. They're very similar in their design. This is our 355 oval. Again, that's the largest carat weight. So here's what we'll do. Anyone you want. Nobody's on the lines except for these 2 callers. So come on in. We got 4 rings. Should have 4 people on the phone lines. I hope they get them all, but they're not even going to be $1,000. This is what I'm doing today. I got to wow you, shock you, amaze you, and really give away some jewelry. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do. And I'm going to make these $999, and we'll save you $6 grand or $7,000, depending on which one you love. And so let the frenzy begin, because $999 for platinum and diamonds in one of the world's rarest play of color, phenomenal stones in black opal out of Lightning Ridge. Take a look. And which one? We decided on the right side. All right, that one is gone. Congratulations. And again, that is item number for you, 1126065. Congratulations. That's very important. All right, so call me. And there are 3 here. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Oval here, round here, and then the very large oval opal right there. I hope to just make sure we can move some jewelry. Let's just get back up the moving truck here, and let's just load it all the jewelry from the vaults, load it up and get it in to and then ship it out to your house. Let's slap a label on a box and bring it to you, and then you get to keep it and decide if you like it, or if $9.99 is not the craziest value you've ever seen. Yes. The left side, I mean, come on, that's pretty important there. I'm kind of surprised there aren't 18 people fighting over this one. It's that's the one that's a small size. That's a 470, 4 3/4 carat, or 4 3/4 carat. It's a 4 3/4 size right now. It's platinum. It's a 270 with 56 points in diamonds, and that one is also $9.99. Those are the big ones. So there's the 270, 1126066 with those tapered baguettes out on the east and the west sides there. That's so incredible. I'm sorry it's not a larger size to try on, but it's a really good setting there, and that one should be gone as well. $9.99, whichever one you want. We'll give them 60 seconds. We'll be moving on. And again, remember, this size is 270. Let's compare that to the 207 and the 191. So don't let the size, hearing the carat weight is one thing, seeing it is a different, and that's, again, opals are like they're the deception stone in my mind, because they really do give you a much bigger look than what they weigh, and they also give you much better color than we can show you on TV here. So it's going to be a lot more than you expect, just based on carat weights. And now the phone lines are rocking and rolling. Now we're all alert to the value, and we're going to wait until each and every one of them sell, because to be honest, I don't know if I got a value that's going to rival that today. That's a really strong value for platinum settings and natural opals. Which one do you like, Allison? The left side. All right. That left side is gone. Do you have it for sure? Okay, the left side gone. And then anything else? Can you show the back of the one that Susan got? Yes, and Allison, your item number is 6066, and let me go get that one there. So that was the 496. So Susan it was? All right, Susan, let's show the inside of her ring. No, that's not it. Let me go ahead and get Susan's ring here. And then we'll show you what the inside of her ring looks like. And she got the 6065 355 oval. Here it is. Susan, that's the inside of your ring there. And look, they're all going to show you natural through and through black opals. How about that? Darkness by my hand, just shading it is really helpful because look at those colors. That's the back of your ring, Susan. So well done there. Look at those colors. And then now we have two left, the round or the oval, that are going to be reminder 207 and 191. But they don't have much different look than what we saw earlier. But the round is always still, it's a rare cut. Even when you get cabochon cuts, it is still wasteful to do a round cabochon. So we have two left. Platinum, do you want the round at 207 with 15 points in diamonds? Do you want the oval that's 191 with no mention diamond weight, but I'm approximating it to be between 10 and 15 points on those three on each side. So you let me know which one you like there, and we will send them on out. $9.99. Congratulations to our two opal shoppers already. So glad we had those for you, and enjoy. So any questions on our last couple? $9.99. Wow. Boy, we're living in a whole different world at this moment with opal values like that. It's extraordinary, isn't it? Platinum bands, you don't buy a platinum band for $1,000. And were these requests, Andy, that you gave me? You gave me some color change sphenes and some golden pearl? You got it? Did they miss yesterday's show? Or were these from Thursday? I feel like these were maybe Thursday night, huh? I can't remember. Was this Thursday? It might have been Wednesday or Thursday night. All right, so Sandra for the sphenes, yes? Okay, so we had three great sphenes the other day on a wheel, and I know a lot of you guys don't get us on the weekdays anymore, and I apologize for that, and that should not continue. We should be back with you guys. If you're a cable viewer and you're getting us on Saturday and Sunday, we should be back with you at some point on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I don't know. So unfortunately, I wish I had the answers, but those are, I think we're adding that to the eighth wonder of the world. I have no idea what's happening with our viewers on cable, but I know there's been some technological issue somewhere that is preventing us from being on the weekdays. So a lot of you guys are only seeing us now on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday. My apologies for that. I have nothing to do with it. I am wishing, and I'm reminding you that you can watch us online. Hopefully that's up and running so you can watch us there. But I know it's been a week where a lot of people, it's been actually 4 weeks now, where a lot of you haven't been able to see us. So you might catch up on maybe some of the online shows that exist there forever. They live online forever. So maybe that's how you're catching up. So that's probably a big reason why we have a lot of you asking for pieces from earlier in the week that you may have missed live. So we're going to do some recaps here. This is going to be our sphene wheel. It's great for everyone to take advantage of because they are all color change sphenes. Now, there's another affordable value coming your way on a wheel. We're all going to be in gold that are in yellow now, but you can change them if you'd like to. They're color change sphenes, which means they're not only the rare sphenes that we love, giving you high dispersion, but they also go from green to red. So there's a really cool phenomenal effect that these particular stones give you that other sphenes do not. Then you have the diamond weights. We'll walk you through carat weights. They're all going to be about a ½ carat, some a little more, but this one's going to be, so we'll walk you through the leaf design is the 64-point stone. That's the largest stone. That has 40 points in diamonds. And then the other two are going to be as follows. That's going to be the oval, 54 points with 65 points in diamonds. The other oval is a classic setting. The difference is single row down the sides as opposed to pave down the sides. This is going to be a 52-pointer with 63 points in diamonds. These two are almost identical in carat weights. So you're really choosing, do you want the wider band or do you want a more narrow band? That's really the difference on those two. They each have double halos, but all we have to do right now is give them away, and they're under $1,000, and they're not $9.99. They're actually going significantly less than that as well. We're taking them down from $9.99, and it's a color change sphene wheel, but they're all the same price, not to mention they're all in yellow, but you can change them to white or rose, and they're all $9.49 each. So an incredible way to pick up a super rare gem, but an incredible price tag to go with them. That's as low as we see color change sphenes go, so a huge value there. And we have a golden pearl coming up. I think that was Anita's request to recap the golden pearl pendant. So we'll do that next for you, Anita. That's on the way. And a last call, if there's anything that we can maybe just tell you about. Again, 52 points right over here. Well, let's see, that's the 52 pointer in the middle. Again, almost 2/3 of a carat in diamonds. So you're getting a lot of diamond weight despite that price being $9.49. So again, 52-point oval, then 63 points in diamonds. Here's the big stone in the sphene. That's the 64-pointer, 40 points in diamonds. Then we go over here, single row down the sides, 54-point center stone, and that's going to be rather 52-point center stone and 63 points in diamonds. So these two almost identical. So really just pick, I think a lot of us are going to like that larger, wider band on the side with the pave. So just a really beautiful way and a little more rounded of a double halo on the left side where there's a little bit more of a point to the outer halo on the right side of your screen. And then there's that wraparound leaf design, which is also so beautiful. So all three, $9.49 a piece. So let us know what you like there. And I feel like sphenes are kind of like the colored stone equivalent to chameleon diamonds, right? Because they have a similar type of brilliance like a diamond would. Yes. Center, down the hand, here it is. A beautiful way to get, there's two ways to wear it, and I can't decide which way I like better, and thank goodness you're gonna get it at home and decide which way you like it, but I just love this idea that it gives a little bit of a curve and a little bit of a wraparound feel in this feather or leaf. I think it can be looked at either way. Item number on this one, Tony, is 1125628, and that would be that design where you don't even really see the band. It's just about that leafy design, which has that 64-point center stone in the sphene, and then it's got the diamond weight of 40 points, and you can do any gold you like, white, yellow, or rose gold on that beautiful idea there. So that's one, and they're all one only. So when they're gone, but $9.49 is an incredible value to get a color change sphene. So congrats if you get that one. It sounds like that one may be going out here, and that is one way to go about it, and of course sets that stone at a little bit of an angle. And then we have the other two, which are really considered classic styles, classic settings, but super affordable way to get a sphene in your collection. So thank you so much for asking to see those again. What a pleasure it is to bring them back to you. So excited to have those. And then we have the golden pearl coming up, which is going to be on the way, and it's 1126092. Are we done with those? Everyone's good? All right. We're good to go. All right, so those are all remaining here if you'd like them, but we do have some backed up calls, so bear with us and we'll help you out. You can always let your operator know if you liked the left side, the right side, or the center, and they'll know which one you're talking about. We're going to leave them here. All right, there's the sphene. Let me show these two side by side just so you can see together because they're very similar. So maybe it just helps to see them from a little distance away when they're on the hand, and then you let me know which one you prefer. Let me just go ahead and put this one on the middle finger here. So you can decide which one do you like, and again, very similar in carat weights. Go ahead, Allison. You got it. Oh goodness, which one was which? Do they like the one with the wider band or the one narrow band? Okay, that would be, so the single row, let me go ahead and put it up close so they can make sure this is the one they like, because I know they're similar. So make sure, Allison, this is the one, wait, single row? This one. Let's make sure. Is it this one there? Let me put up the item number, yes. 112, what? I think so. You'll have to ask your sister there. I'm not sure. You've got the feather? Okay, the feather's gone. And then that was 5628. By the way, Allison, is this the one you like? It's the 1125629. I know they're very similar. Perfect. This one, all right, on the hand, sounds like that one's going to Allison. That's 5629. Take a look on the hand one more time, and then we'll show you what's left. And this one's going to be the 52-pointer with the 63 points in diamonds, so congratulations on that one. And then we have one remaining, so we'll see who's got the last one, which is going to be the one with the pave and the 54-pointer. So I know this is a lot of numbers and very confusing because they're similar, but it sounds like they're all on their way. The feather design is gone. This one is gone. Let's go back to the wheel, Tony. I'll show everybody the last option remaining, which is right here, which is 1125748. And that would be with the pave on the side. That's the one I like. And that's going to be 54 points in the center and 65 points on the side diamond. So last one in the sphenes remaining. There it is. And hopefully there it should go. So that's quite the value there on a big sphene that is still over a half carat, but you get that great 2/3 of a carat diamond weight. And then we will get to our golden pearl piece coming up. But let me know if you like that one. That's the last one remaining, and that's got the big diamond weight of the two that were so similar. So great way to go there. Let me know. Here's the golden pearl, and look at how pretty this is. Another piece that we're recapping from one of our weekdays this week, 1126092. Take a look at that golden pearl with a really beautiful 18 karat gold design. And that is an 11.5mm South Sea golden pearl. It's got the big diamond too. There's one big diamond in the marquise cut, and then the rest are the smaller rounds, 3 of those set on that top side there. And then what you have is a really pretty way that it's finished in the back that really holds your pearl into place, but also gives you this great side profile detailing, which is lovely as well. And one piece, one price, $888 gets it to you. We'll show it to you on the hand here to get you an idea of the size. And this is the one where the bail is the wrong way. So let me make sure I can try. You know what, that may take a little specialty tool here. But actually, it's typically going to be where the bail is actually going to be pointed down towards the piece here. I just don't want to get too too rough with it here. So we'll just see how it gets a little wider and then narrow. You can wear it that way, or it can be the other way, where it gets a little wider and then more narrow towards the piece. But $888 on that one. So I think that was Anita's request, and I hope you like it. That's a great value. And you see here the size, 1.25 inches from top to bottom. That you can see with the bail. We'll show it on the neckline as well. And then you put your favorite chain through it. I would use your favorite, chain. And by the way, in a pendant, I don't think you have to have an 18 karat gold chain for it to match. I think if you do have a 14 karat gold chain, you're not going to be able to tell the subtle differences between the 14 and the 18 karat gold colors. So I think you'll be fine if you have a 14 karat yellow gold chain. 10 karat might look a little brassy next to it, but 14 or 18 karat gold are going to work beautifully next to it. So $888 on this one. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll show it to you one more time and give you the close-up, and you can really see the flawless nacre on that pearl, the reflective kind of glow that it has, all the beauty that pearl gives. And let us know on the last sphene that should not be here. We should be blowing these out, and we are. And then we've got a pendant in sphene that's huge that I did show you yesterday. It's our 926 Asher cut. Incredible value there. Plus a Paraiba deal, plus that big chameleon diamond. Tanzanites are on discount today. Looking forward to those. And then if you have any other requests, this is the time to get them in. And that big diamond there, 7 points total, but it's mostly, I would say you've got probably a 5-pointer just in that marquise cut alone, and a really beautiful look to have that one almost like floating between where the ribbon wants to meet but doesn't quite. So that's a beautiful golden pearl there at $888. So first caller on that one. Then we'll show you the Paraiba coming up for our last few minutes of this hour. We've got a big top of the hour special. We're going to show you a huge couple of yellow diamonds today. We've got a great diamond band. Amethyst earrings are here as well. Really pretty filigree style earrings that are drops. We've got larger black opals, certainly. If you want a blue base color to your lightning ridge stone, we have them. We have chameleon diamonds. It is your choice of, and requests are welcome. Yes. Thank you. The conch pearl pendant and chain just sold. And also an Asher cut Tanzanite pendant. Also here. And here comes the Paraiba. It's going to be item number 1124676. Pear-shaped stone, bright as can be. Just a look at it here. We did give you a look at it yesterday. It's 1124676, and that's a 147 Paraiba stone with that gorgeous pear shape that you see there in a bright, clean, glowing style. This is still one of the greatest values we have ever brought in our Paraiba collection, which is saying something because not a lot of people have them. And not a lot of people are offering them if they do have them. And then the price tags, well, that's a different story. That's going absolutely crazy in elevation and price tags. We're seeing so many high-end Paraibas go up and up and up. Same stones, but they go up and up and up by the month. And so it's really important to take advantage when we're not only offering them, we're discounting them. We've just got a few minutes until hour number 2 kicks off. So only a couple of hours to go today, which is why we want to know what you'd like to see, what you'd like to request, get all those all into us. And thank you to everybody who did make requests already, because we want to continue to get those in for you. Reminder that we still have that one last sphene, one of the color change sphenes, and the golden pearl are still here if you'd like them. This is the greatest value I have in our collection of Paraibas. Granted, we have bigger stones, and yes, we have smaller stones. But this is the one to get if you're happy with that 1.5 carat size. You want to get the bright glowy color that this gives you. You want a pear shape with those really exquisite diamonds beside it. How about those tapered baguettes? Just 4 big diamonds there, 2 on each side, and that really stunning blue-green Paraiba that is everything. Plus you get 42 points total weight. It looks like more, doesn't it? It really, truly does. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. But then you have this great look on the hand. I love the way it's set. Those diamonds go a little bit further than halfway down the sides. And we have got this $23,999 ring. It's on the hand, by the way. And it's going to be, oh, thank you, another request for an even larger sphene coming up. Who's that for? Helena? Delina. Galina. Thank you. All right, so Galina, we've got your sphene coming up, and this is the big Paraiba, less than $10,000. There's something about this. The point, think about with a wonder ring next to it if you wanted to. I don't think it needs it at all, but just saying you could do that if you want to. It's not 10, it's not 99, 89, it's not even going to be $8,500 for a 1.5 carat Paraiba Tourmaline. That one is got to go, and it's only $79.99. It does stay in the white gold. And then we've got another request coming up for a sphene. It's a larger one. We have the half carats all here in that trio. We're going to show you a big 1.5 carat stone coming up next. But this is the one thought we need to recap that and make sure everyone has a chance of that beautiful pear shape one last time before we go. And that is just a beauty, isn't it? Oh, look at the color that even reflects onto the wheel below it. That is an extraordinary example of some very, very important Paraiba there. So really impressive. And that's the one that I would recommend for you just on, you know, a value scale where you're still getting, it's a huge size. Remember, the 2 carat stones go for $15,000 and more for only 50 points more. So there's something to be said for a 1.5 carat for under $8,000. It's true. That's an extraordinary way to get a very important Paraiba. Let's show this next sphene. Now this one takes you up in size here. It's going to be 112, 60, 124. Take a look at this. This one is, oh, it's the radiant cut. And there is something just so fitting about a radiant cut for this stone and that mounting, and 112, 60, 124, and a big value coming your way. So our radiant cut lovers, it is beautiful. Reminder, there is an Asher cut and a pendant that I will flash for you that would go with any of these sphenes we've been showing you. That is our largest, our 9 carat 26. Just a reminder, that was here yesterday as well, and you can see how beautiful that is. So if you want to go with the largest one here, get that Asher. But here's the radiant cut, 146 size, double halo, but then right at the very edges on the east and west sides it splits. It goes down to that split shank, and then you've got that open work to enjoy as well. That is a wild stone, isn't it? And you can see how clean it is. And then this almost like, you know how we saw the North Star pendant with the conch pearl? It's like the same design is happening with the brilliance of the stone internally in that sphene, right? Watch right straight on. When you see that stone, it looks like a North Star of rainbow colors happening from the very center core of that stone. It's impressive. It's beautiful. It can be done in any gold color you want. And here is the value. Come on in. You wanted a larger stone? We're bringing a larger stone. And this has an incredible 82-point diamond weight. Any gold you want, not that you really see much of the gold. The story is about the diamonds. The story is about the sphene. And there's the proof there that now, even with a little bit of movement, you really see the brilliance coming through. All the great rainbow colors all together. And it's not even going to be, well, $2,000 is incredible. $19.99, better. We're going to make this really outstanding right now. And if you want to go with a larger stone, here it is. And you see that brilliance it has. Just a really rare stone that if you change your light source, it would change to a red color as well. So you get phenomenal aspects. You get brilliant aspects. There are very few stones that are as highly dispersive as this one is. And yet it's not even 19, 18, $17.99. We're at the top of the hour. So for those of you that just now tuned in, welcome. This is quite the Sunday we have on tap for you. It's an incredible day to be shopping. All the values are here. We had everything from, gosh, we've had a lot of pieces under $1,000 so far. Welcome into the show. Glad you're with us today. So glad you're here for this celebration. It's a celebration. It really is. Everything we do here. Everything we do is on sale. It doesn't need to be a holiday to be a sale price. This is fine jewelry at its very best values. No doubt about it. And this one, don't even shop it at $17.99. I'll take another $100 and gift it back to you. We'll just take, I mean, like I say, take your new ring out to dinner on me. When you get it home and you're excited to wear it and you just need the occasion, well, look at all the money you saved. Go out to your favorite restaurant, enjoy an evening out, and be enjoying your stone here for $16.99 instead. So there's the great, just again, an excuse to take your new piece of jewelry out on the town. And that is $16.99. So hopefully that one will be gone. And then we'll get to our big top of the hour, which is going to be, I can't decide. I really, really like the amethyst earrings. I really enjoy our new color change sphene that we have, which is very high end. And then we also have some big tanzanites. There's so many rounds today. It's about round tanzanite, round morganites. Beautiful. I've got a couple of round tanzanites depending on what size you need. We got a lot of goodies there. So a lot happening in this show, but $16.99, and that one is still here. And we are again really, really, really encouraging requests today. Let us know what you'd like to see from our inventory. Anything at all you can think of. And a lot of big tanzanite discounts tonight. or today. 9-carat stones are here. We got the 4-carat, 5-carat stones. It seems like everything's a 9-carat or a 15-carat or a 5-carat, and that's what we're going to show you today. So lots and lots and lots to get to in the Tanzanite front. And then we have even more of the Rhodochrosites if you want to go bigger than the round we had earlier. This one should go, but it's still here. All right, coming up, let's get to it. This is one of our big top of the hours, and I cannot wait because when we do this quartz family gem called Amethyst, we don't do it like anybody else. Look what we have here. One of the most outstanding, people ask me this every day, why don't you have more amethyst on the show? And the truth is, it's not always available. And some would say, well, but amethyst is a quartz stone. It's a more common gem that we see all over the world and found in different sources, and every jewelry store's got amethyst, right? But please take a look at what kind of color we're bringing in our amethyst, and this is why we don't see a lot of it here, is because we are so insistent on quality. I don't care if it's the rarest stone in the world or a more commonplace stone in the world. We have to bring you quality. If it's not of the highest grade, if it's not the highest level in existence, I don't bring it to you. It is that simple. That's our standard, and that's my standard, so I think that we all deserve to own the best, and we can really truly have it at a great value as well. This is our brand new earring. It's 112-6185, and it goes to show you, and yeah, they may sit only momentarily, but it doesn't matter. You really want to see them on the ear, which is what we will do here shortly. But this is going to be our rich, saturated purple quartz we love. 112-6185 is your item number, and it's a carat 90 in your pear-shaped stone, so almost a carat in each year. I do want to point out that's a minimum carat weight. Some of you will get larger than that. It's just a matter of the dimension will be the same. The carat weights might differ just slightly. This is our 190 in the material, and then you've got some diamonds. There's going to be 7 points in diamond weight, so not overdone. It's not supposed to be overly dressy. There's 1.25 inches in your drop. The diamonds are up top, so they're going to be in front of your lever back, and then the rest is really like a beautiful mill-grained work that you'll see up close here as I put one on, so you can see how they look when they're actually on the ear, which I think is more important than even sitting on a wheel. But this goes to show you there's almost like a floral or a lily pattern done beneath the amethyst, so it really looks beautiful and feminine, and it's got all the curves that follow the pear shape, which we enjoy. But then you're getting also a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold weight to enjoy here, right? A lot of gold in a beautiful drop. Something that's giving you 1.25 inches, which is a great length to have. Take a look at them on so you can see how they look from a distance away and how they're going to move and how they're going to give you some great dangle and drop. Hits right about the jawline there. And then you've got those great diamonds in the front. And then all of this is textured. So it's really got that great mill grain, we call it. It's a texturing that's done like a beadwork. So it almost looks like, think of it as little tiny miniature pearls, but done in gold. And that's really what it looks like around there. Just to that, it's amazing in person how that mill grain can actually really pick up the light beautifully and almost shimmer in a diamond-like quality. So there's a really beautiful texture you get, and that's what they look like on. So they're really pretty, and yet I think a drop can mean a lot of things, but this is a really wearable daytime. I think it's a daytime possible drop. So let's go back to our wheel. I just wanted you to see those on for a moment, and we'll make them super affordable. Yes. Oh, okay. For which one? Carat. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so great news, guys. The feather ring that we had in the sphene, which I know we had a couple people wanting, that got swapped out for the bigger stones. So that means we still have the feather sphene here. So if anybody would like that feather design in the sphene, because I know we had some people that missed out on that. So if that's you, you can call us right back and we can go ahead and get that for you. So great news there for anybody who wanted that feather sphene. And then that means also the larger one's gone. And then here we go with our amethyst earrings. So come on in, everybody, and we're going to make them a big top of the hour special where they're not going to be $9.99 any longer. Going to take them a lot lower than that for you and make it really simple and easy and a big Sunday in full effect here where we're already, gosh, getting close to the halfway point of the show. So we got to make some really serious discounts go on here. And yet this might be gifting, don't you think? Holiday gifting. You can see I'm without my earring. I know it's sad. An earring makes it. An earring is everything. I said this yesterday with our zircon studs we had. It's really, out of all the jewelry we wear, which we probably wear more than one piece a day, right? We're jewelry lovers. But out of everything we wear, it's the earring that becomes so critical. It is the first thing people see when they look at you, right? So it's important to have a gorgeous earring, one that's going to, I think, flatter as much as it is just a beautiful look. I mean, without an earring, I mean, there's a difference, right? An earring adds so much. Without an earring, kind of basic, kind of meh. And then with an earring, a lot of personality and a lot of movement, and very much flattering when you wear a longer earring. Trust me when I tell you, as somebody who's, you know, been on TV for my whole life, it's like, it's the kind of thing that those accessories can be very, very, very appealing, very flattering on. So they're really good ones to own. And never neglect your earrings, right? And a drop, even if you don't normally do drops, maybe start here with a more simple, you know, 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch style. It can be really workable. But how about $888? If we're not loving the $9.99 price tag, what if we just drop some prices? I mean, why not? Got to move jewelry for everybody. Everybody deserves a great new piece of fine jewelry coming their way. So how about we make it a lot better than even $777? Amethyst of this quality is everything. It's the jewel tone we love. It's what really makes it. It's the difference maker between light lavenders, which, don't get me wrong, they're pretty too. But the high quality amethyst of the world are the ones that really, really get luxury price tags too. Don't think it's all the same. Oh, it's not. There's supposed to be a much bigger price tag on stones like this. And yet we're not asking for that. Not $6.99. Not $5.99. Let's really wow you with some values here. And then we've got an even bigger drop stiletto style earring coming up for you by request. But these are going to be $499 a pair. And then who wants to see the diamond drops? Linda, these are holiday ready. They are holiday, holiday, holiday. And everybody who wants a diamond drop earring, we're going to bring out some stiletto styles coming up next, and that will be more earrings on the way. But if you want the amethyst, $499 a pair in white, yellow, or rose. That's another great thing. You get to choose. You don't have to take them in the yellow gold, although I love the luxury look of a yellow gold amethyst. I think the deeper the color in amethyst, the more luxe it looks when you add that richness of that yellow gold together with it. I think that really does sing, doesn't it? There's something special about it. And we have got only a couple pairs left at $499. We'll give them 60 seconds. Then we got to roll. There's going to be a really cool diaspore ring. Look at this. That is it feels like, I always call this the firework ring. It looks like a firework that is frozen in time. We have that one. We have a gorgeous Morganite. It's the pink Morganite that we love. So rare. We only see this here. Look at that pink Morganite. Oh, and it's in pink and white diamonds in a bridge as well. Then we've got a round in a Tanzanite. My goodness, I told you, it's a round day. We even have 2 carat-and-a-half yellow diamonds we're going to feature. So if you want some of the larger yellow diamonds without spending tons and tons of money, carat-and-a-halves are a great way to go. But let's go ahead and, yeah, after the 30 seconds expire, they're $499 for those earrings. That's really incredible, isn't it? Have a lot of affordable here, despite, you know, fine jewelry not being that affordable these days, right? We are the exception. And 20 seconds remaining and only 2 pairs left at this point. So another pair is gone. Great chance to pick them up. Look at that matching. And when you see amethyst that starts to give you blues and reds, I know what that sounds like. That sounds like Tanzanite, right? Wait a minute, isn't Tanzanite what's supposed to give us purples, blues, and reds? Amethyst can as well in those finer luxury colors, and that's what you have here. So let's get to our diamond drops, just in case anybody wants the ultimate stiletto earring. And look at these. They really are like a serpentine style here in the way they're hinged, but I'm going to have to zoom back here because they are wild and they're quite lengthy. This may not be for everybody, so my gals who like smaller earrings, well, this isn't going to be for you, but we've got a very special look here and something you just don't see in fine jewelry, usually for under $25,000, and we've got them. So, and again, please take a look at what some of these retailers are doing in diamonds, because they really are. You pay $25,000 a carat for VS diamonds right now in several of those, you know, well, first of all, you can't find VS diamonds just everywhere, so that's important to remember when you do look at quality, and I love the movement they have. I'm just showing you how kind of slinky they are, because when they're on, gravity's going to let them drop in the stiletto style, but there is a great workmanship in the way they're made. This isn't one stiff, structured, stationary drop. That, to me, looks cheap. That looks like something that was made by a costume jewelry designer. This is where you're getting that fluidity to 1112924. It's our ultimate stiletto drop because it's the length that we love in a 1.06 carat total weight here. So you get a lot of length here, but it's also a post and butterfly back. So there's nothing complex to wearing them. It starts with a larger stone up top. They're going to get slightly smaller as they kind of create that little point that you have there, which is really much like our spike designs that are usually a little shorter. And then you have all VS diamonds. Take a look as we come in close. They're all stones that are VS, every last one of them. And of course, given that they start with larger stones is so impressive, let's take a look at them from a distance away. That's only part of the look. This is really how you have to see them. For those of you that just looked on the wheel and kind of looked away, take a look now, because this is where they really give you the elegance, the dazzle, all VS stones from larger to smaller. I'm telling you, I know it's not your probably, I'm gonna run to the grocery store to get some bologna. It's probably not that earring, but it's probably that earring that you're gonna need more and more as we approach late October, early November, holidays, get-togethers, soirees, galas, all that stuff that we talk about this time of year and beyond. Anytime you just wanna feel like $1 million, that's the earring you put on. Post and butterfly backing, wait till you see them on the ear. And they are just too fabulous. And yet they're also really affordable right now, because this is the kind of earring, $25,000 or more. If you're shopping in a retail store and you care about quality of your diamonds, now they're not going to be $2,500. That's taking a retail price that we would see right now and dropping it by 90%. $25,000 to $2,500, and yet let's take them lower, because my philosophy is this. A lot of gals don't wear an earring like this because they don't own an earring like this. And the reason a lot of us don't own an earring like this is because $25,000 is not what we're spending every day on an earring, and that's why something like this is more unique. And when you see them on, you realize why it's so special and why that drape, that beautiful movement they have, given the fact that they are all hinged between every one of those baskets that holds those rounds. Every single one is hinged individually, so they have that great movement, so they're really well done, and they're gonna be really affordable to the fact of $2,500 is too much around here. We're bringing you a value that's better than $2,000, that's better than even $1,000. They are $9.99 to get the most deluxe high-end earring we make or create in this drop. And do you notice how I'm moving and bouncing and jumping up and down? And guess what? They're not flipping or turning. They always have the diamond straight out. All the way down to the very, very bottom where they get smaller, you see that they're not twisting and turning and spiraling so that you're seeing the back of a gold setting. You're seeing diamonds straight up and down from the larger all the way to the smaller, and for $1,000 but less, you're getting the most incredible look in a diamond earring that really you can get. And that's what it's all about. And these are the white gold, but we have the yellow gold and we have the rose gold available for you as well. That is luxury. I get it. Let's not run out and spend $25,000 on a pair of earrings we might wear once or twice a month, but let's spend $9.99, because for the rest of time, when you want to have that dressier, you're going to that wedding, you're going out to dinner, you're going to that celebration, you're going to that holiday family event, this is the earring you need. Take another look at them up close, but really they look so good on, and that's really where, even to the point where, hey, it's a longer earring, we got 2 inches. Let's show you what they look like from all the way across the room, so you can see what they look like from a long way away, to really enjoy how beautiful look that is. Because if you think, oh, a stiletto style is more narrow, is it going to disappear? Absolutely not. And there's something about that style that has a beautiful edge to it. It's a little edgy while it's still really just traditional in a way. There's very few times that a pair of earrings or a piece of fine jewelry can really walk that line, and I think these do really, really well. So there they are. And yet you might think 2 inches sounds like way too long, but look, they're nowhere close to hitting the shoulder. This is not going to be an earring that is getting in the way. And my goodness, yeah, it's a great put the hair up, put the hair back. Just a really good luxury way to do a stiletto style. I mean, that's everything in an earring. That's everything. And I always tell you, I'm always saying this, I've been saying this forever: hoop, stud, drop. Those are really the 3 categories. And really, that's what you need to have a full earring wardrobe, really appropriate for all occasions. Hoop, whether that's your casual or your dressy, stud, but if you're wearing hoops and studs a lot, what do you do when you want to dress up? You want to probably take out that more normal pair of earrings that you're wearing so often and really dress it up. That's how you elevate. Take a look. One last call on this drop earring, and this is the perfect time of year to be bringing out an earring like that. And we do have the white, the yellow, and the rose for you, and they're under $1,000. Now, Allison, are you taking white, yellow, or rose? I'm dying to know. Yellow gold is the first one. What about, let's see, who else has got one? Yes. White gold going out as well. Very, very cool. All right. So this is your moment here. Take advantage of them because while they're here, and you know what? This is the time. This is really, truly the time of year when you want to have those in your collection. You're going to get so much wear out of those just in the next few months. That's the way to get them. So $999, and then we'll get a move on. It's a big Sunday. We've only got only about an hour and a half left. So we don't have a lot of time, and we are ready to help you own all the best in fine jewelry, whatever it may be. And yeah, we got a lot of a really special selection here today, and that's just a great request. So enjoy them if you get them. Some lovely drop earrings in diamonds, and not many opportunities to get a carat in diamonds when they're bigger stones like that as well for under $1,000, but we have made it possible today. So enjoy. Plus we have the chameleon diamond is here, the Paraiba is here. Let me know what we can help you with. Yes. Oh, the golden pearl pendant has found its home. Congratulations. Don't forget about the amethyst earrings that we had for you as well. So anything else you need, please holler at me. And maybe we'll do some auctions. Who knows? Had to do a lot of them yesterday just to move great jewelry out the door and great gifting idea as well. There's something about giving a 1 carat diamond earring where I know a lot of people in the business, and that's the thing. If I gave this to somebody who's in the jewelry business, they would think I spent $25,000 on them. I mean, there's something about giving fine jewelry in general, but when you give diamonds that are VS in such a luxury style, it's a whole different deal. And I'm thinking ahead of holidays, yes, and normally because, you know, I think a lot of us know it's only October, right? And there's a busy, busy, busy time of year here leading up to the holidays, but that's just the point. It gets busier and busier, and then we're rushing at the last minute. And you know what happens when you rush out to find the perfect gift at the last minute? You're overpaying. You're paying too much, or you're not getting what you ideally wanted, or you're not getting the ideal. This is a time that any woman who has her ears pierced would adore these. It probably is the earring yet. It's probably not the everyday style, but it's a style that I'm not asking for $25,000. I would never encourage you to shop that for a piece that's more special occasion, but we are really busy on the phone lines, and I want to thank Linda for the request because otherwise they would not be here today, and I'm so glad they are because this is the right time of year to get something like that in your collection when they are just as beautiful as they are. Just a really extraordinary pair of earrings. It's the value though. Listen, if they were $2,500, I wouldn't be talking them up the way I am, but they're $999. Over a carat in diamonds. You just don't see that. That's not normal. That doesn't happen. So we're thrilled. And yes, keep the requests coming. We love them. Yes, go ahead, Jess. Getting a white gold? All right, Jason, what color for you? Yellow gold, and then Linda's probably said, those are the wrong earrings. Well, here they are. These are the spike designs that we have, Linda, that actually are the ones. I don't know, Linda, if I know it's not Linda in Las Vegas because she already owns these because I gifted these to my mom. And gosh, what was that? Maybe 4 years ago. So this is the earring. It's my all-time favorite drop earring we do. This is more everyday because it's not quite as lengthy. It's not going to be as dramatic a diamond weight. I'll tell you, Linda, wherever you are, I love these earrings. I've gifted them more than once. How many times have I gifted these? 4 times now. It's a very important earring. And it's 1110372. Now, the 106s are still here. Let's talk about 43 points in diamonds. And you've got the spike style, which to me are the perfect blend of edgy and cool and elegant and new and fresh, and they don't look like every other earring. And they read, listen, I can't buy everything that I see that I love. You know that because I'm here every day. I don't have, I don't have the resources to buy every single piece I love. But when I love something enough to buy it 3 or 4 or 5 times, like these earrings have been something I've gifted over and over and over again. I will tell you right now, the response, and I've gifted it from everyone to a dear friend of mine who's in her early 20s, all the way to my mom who's in her very, 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 very early 70s. And, it's beloved by all. So it's one of those that there's not a lot of pieces I could say that about that I could give to a 22-year-old and a 72-year-old. So it's one of those that's really, really important. And yet there's that spike design. So it still does that wider to more narrow drop. They're 1 3/4 inches, which actually may not sound like a big difference, but they look entirely different on, which I'll show you. They have 43 points. We have white and yellow gold available. and they're out all the way down from $9.99. There's even a little more gold in this one because you can go ahead and take a look up close. It's going to take me about 2 seconds to put one on. But it's a great lever back style. It hinges at the base. Then we've got the straight post, goes right through your ear, clicks closed, big bezel set to start. Do you see the bezel set diamond that leads from the lever back all the way to that drop, which then there's your O-ring that's going to give you that little bit of movement. Then you get the larger diamond, still the same kind of concept as before, but then to create that really narrow spike design, we end it with the mirror finish in the gold. You'll hear them click closed. That's when you know they're locked, and you can see the difference here. Much shorter style. So yes, I would say this is a drop for every day. I know that, again, the gals I've gifted them to wear them daytime and nighttime together. There's still about a half carat in diamonds. There's the bigger into the smaller. They're really that look. I love that it almost looks like a spike there at the top too, just the way it attaches and gives you piercing coverage, and they are not even $9.99. They should be less. They are, and we are going a lot less, significantly so, to make them even better than $888 or $799. This earring is $777 for the pair, and I love these for every day. And again, no matter, they're another great gifting opportunity. They're another way to treat yourself to an earring I could see you wearing truly from like a black leather jacket to a more evening look to really just even, you know, kind of leisure wear. You know, athleisure wear is still huge in our society. So whether it's, you know, white crisp shirt and denim, whether it's, you know, more casual, whether it's a little bit more dressy, it's an earring that's versatile enough to work for all. And you still get that mirror finishing of that little top and bottom point. I love the way that it kind of brings it all together by having the mirror finishing top and bottom. So taking a look at them close up, and we'll show you the details there. White and yellow, no rose gold on this one. So we have, oh good. Now, does she want to see the rose gold? Okay, good. Well, luckily, Kathy, we have the rose gold, amazingly so, in the last pair. Obviously, no rose gold in this one, as I just mentioned, but in the last pair of earrings, the Carat 06, Kathy, we have the rose gold, and they look like this. So they give a little bit more of a pink tinge to the diamonds, but there they are close up. Does she want to see them on the ear as well in the rose gold? I can do that for you. My earring backings are getting a workout today. Goodness. Trying a lot of earrings today so far. 777. The ones in the front are just a little preview of the rose gold earring that we have for you, Kathy, and that's the Carat 06 that were $9.99 that we just brought you right before the little spikes came out. So yeah, you still have a chance to get the Carat 06 if you like, and we'll show them to you on. This is the rose gold, and you know what, I don't want to get overly fancy here, but what I like to do is I like to actually, I take these stiletto styles and I stack them up the ear. And then they give like a fringed look all the way up, because then as they go up the ear, they get a little shorter and shorter and shorter, and it just, it looks so good that way too. So it's just an option. Like you could actually put a couple, or you could take the shorter ones we just had, and the 1 3/4 could go next to the 2 inchers here. So that's the rose gold, but you don't see as much of that from a distance. It still just looks like the white bright diamonds we love, doesn't it? So back to the wheel we'll go. So those are $9.99, the ones I just tried on. And then we've got the option to get the more spike style for $777. So a lot of great drop earrings in stiletto styles for you, and we love them. So we'll keep to move on. We've got lots of diamond earrings here, of course, that you can choose from. And those are the rose gold. And then we also have this style, white or yellow gold, available. Congratulations if you get them. And then also, do want to show you something very special in a Morganite. This is the pink Morganite. Since I showed it, flashed it a few minutes ago, a lot of you were asking about it. It is gorgeous. It's like a pink diamond, but better. And it's 112, and I say that because I would never have a 3 carat 09 pink diamond here ever. Certainly not one in this color. But let's check this out. That is specialty, isn't it? This is pink beryl, but in a true pure pink color that you have here, which is lovely. And it's going to be 112-6167, a new one today, and a really beautiful round. It's a 3 carat 09 in this true pure pink Morganite we love. Also has a pink and white diamond bridge. We got extra fancy here with the pink and the white diamonds in the bridge setting style that we love. So that's a beauty, isn't it? 309. I'm going to give you some carat weights here on the pink diamonds and the white diamonds. We separate those out so you know exactly what you're getting here. It's got 31 points in the pink and 79 points in the white diamonds, so well over a carat overall here. And then really, really well done with the way the bridge is built. Lots of gold, makes an impact. Love that look. It's special. And then this is going to be, isn't that pretty the way this is done? Look at that special flash you get there. Fire and brilliance beyond, and yet from the sides you still get to see those are pink diamonds you're seeing through that stone. Isn't that great? How you see the reflection of the brilliance of the pink diamonds through the Morganite, which is brilliant on its own thanks to that Portuguese cut round. Do you know this is a $69.99 ring? We're going to change it up. Halfway through the show already. Lots and lots to do today. Big moment here for our lovers of the finest in jewelry. Obviously, this is a step up. It's a step up. Talk about something that, forget about what you would pay somewhere else. Nobody else is going to have this. Nobody is going to have a piece like this. Nobody. Pink and white diamonds as accents in a bridge mounting where the pink diamonds run all the way through. A round Morganite stone that, first of all, is not your typical Morganite color. Typical Morganite color is a peachy brown. This is a pure, pure pink. Think pink diamond, but even brighter and more saturated. Then you have, it gets better. Lots of gold, lots of great finishing on the inside. We got to blow it out because we got to move a lot of jewelry, and suddenly the show is half over. So this is our time here. This is our big moment. And it's a grand time to be shopping. Get the discounts, get the deals, get the values. It's not $69.99. Take a look at it on the hand though. And watch how beautiful this sits atop your hand. That's what you call presence. Powerful, beautiful, bright, but still softer pastels. It's not like that garish over-the-top color. It's not hot, hot pinks. It's really just a softness, but that is, rest assured, the brightest, most saturated Morganite as you can get the world over. And it's got that beautiful flash that no star filters here. That's all just from that cut of that stone. Cut and color put together, not going to be even $69.99. We got a better value right now, first caller situation. And look at those pink diamonds. They truly run. Look at that. Oh, this is my favorite view. If we point it up so you look directly through the side profile, you can see the culet of the Morganite that barely reaches almost to the pink diamonds that run all the way underneath it. And then you've got the white gold for the white diamonds and a double halo. I mean, everything is just soft and pretty but powerful. And isn't that a description that I think a lot of us would aspire to? Pretty but powerful, right? It's feminine, but boy, does it make a statement. And that is something that describes, I think, a lot of us, right? You can still, I mean, right? It's the idea of just how do you really have that sophistication and an elegance, but really, truly that moment where it's like it turns heads. You can't stop looking at the round. The way it's flashing and the way it reflects the light back to your eye, it's powerful. You can't stop looking at the brilliance that it provides. It's not $6,000. What can we do to make this one disappear? Like magic. Can we send this out to a collector today who's wanted the best Morganite in the world, because these pinks are only here. This is why it's private collection. You can walk into a million stores, and if they've got Morganite at all, it's probably going to be the most faint, pale, dusty little kind of peachy rose color you've ever seen. Nothing like the powerful pinks you get here. And it's not $6,000, $5,000, $4,000. I'm on a rampage to move it. We got to move some jewelry and fast. Usually the MO is that the lower you price it, the faster it goes. So if we got to really pick up the pace with our stones, then we got to make sure the prices go extra low. That's where they're going. It's not $3,000. We've got a $29.99 value that's already saving you $4,000 off the OG price, and now we're taking it even lower. And it's a matter of who can dial in fastest, because you got a money-back guarantee, so the key is really getting it home, seeing what it looks like on your hand, feeling the weight of the gold, feeling what the bridge mounting's all about. Do you like it? It's not even $2,500 or $2,499. We'll take it on down, make sure it's a deal, give it away right now with well over a carat in the diamonds that you're getting as well. And the best Morganite money can buy is just not taking that much money to buy it. It's only $1,999 first caller. That's it. One of our big, big values of the day. Now that it's gotten away from $7,000 in price, and now it's that very, I would say a much more attainable price of $19.99 to get that one, and enjoy it if you do, because that is a really important piece and a great way to go if you love an exotic. Morganite is, right? It's that beryl family stone that Bixbyte is a part of and aquamarine is a part of. Think of what we see in aquamarines here in our Sierra Santa Marias that we love, but this is just beyond. Yes, verifying on this one right now. It's $19.99. Let me know who's got it. It's a beauty, isn't it? And then we've got a diamond band for everybody. We've got a beautiful Tanzanite. We're going to mark down some Tanzanites today. Why not? Give us some really big stones for some really small price tags. That's what we're looking for, aren't we? We need some big Tanzanites for small prices. That's what we want. We even have a fancy cut, modified pear. We've got some Asher cuts. We've got a really cool cushion cut, my favorite. As far as the most saturated, it's definitely the cushion cut. This one here with the big diamonds, look what's happening in Blue Wing Black D. And even with the two-tone mounting, that just looks good. All right, so we have that one on the way. More mehenges too. I mean, you name it, we got it. That's why we need your request. $19.99, first caller. Looks like this one may be going. We do have some rhodochrosite discounts in some bigger stones. Got some Paraiba, more natural Tanzanite with the bicolors. We've got heart-shaped mehenges. You name it, we got it. Pink zircons here. So a lot to get to, but requests are more what we're looking for today. Whatever you'd like to see, that's what we want to bring out. This one's got to be gone at $19.99. And then we're on our way here. We've got a big Congolese tourmaline, the 4-carat 56. Now, Paraibas are one thing. We saw one earlier that was a carat 47. Here's the look of Paraiba. Blues and greens together, emerald cut stone. What do we think of this? Pretty cool, right? Bright as can be. Check that one out with goldens and blues and greens. It's like all these different colors of tourmaline coming together thanks to the cutting. It's really the cutting that's allowing that to happen. Super elongated emerald cut, 1125758 is your item number. What a big Sunday we have, and congratulations if you picked up anything today, because the values have been on point. But now we keep it going with this 458 super elongated emerald cut stone. Here's the one problem. I've had this stone before. I brought it to you. I can't tell you this one's new. It's been on the air. You've seen it, and it was $49.99, and y'all said, no, thank you. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to help you own it right now. If anybody would like to own this one, super easy deal. We're just going to start marking things down as rapid fire as we can to make sure we can show you a couple hundred pieces in the allotted time we have, which is only 85 minutes. That's it. So it's not a lot of time. We're going to try to show you a lot. We're not even going to do $49.99. Yes, we have big Tanzanites coming up at dropped prices. So some brand new prices you have not seen in the history of us bringing Blue Wings, but this one's got to go now. So how about this for a special opportunity? Better than $49, and that's the problem with these big stones. They get really pricey really fast, and I think everybody knows the big attraction here is that there's a Paraiba color without a Paraiba price tag. It's as simple as that. And when you start, like if that was a Paraiba right now, we'd have to ask for about $65,000. And then it would sit here and we'd all remark about it and how beautiful it is and how rare it is and, oh, what we wouldn't give to have something like that in our collection. But now, such a teeny price tag for this one. I'm going to put it on the auction block and we'll see who's out there. That's what I need to do right now. I am really curious, and I know $49.99 is just too much for our mode we're in right now. We got to make sure this is wild and very special. But these are stones that could very well down the line, and I'm going to be, of course, we're going to be talking about some information from GIA coming up shortly as soon as I'm authorized to tell you. We will be, there's been some testing done on the stone now, so we've got a little more of some knowledge behind why it is the color it is, but there is really important times here to think about if that is and turns out to be a copper-bearing stone, what kind of value would that have? And the fact is this, there simply aren't a lot of big Paraibas out there. So your window to get a bigger stone, if you're like me and you like a bigger gem presence, is very small anyways. The price tags make it all but unattainable. So if we can give you that color and we can give you clarity that's rare to get in any tourmaline, and you can get it for a value like this, where I'm just going to say $49.99, let's throw it out. Let's put it on the auction block and see how low. My goal is this. Forget about how low we go. Let's see how many callers we can get on the phone lines right now. That's even more fun. How many people can we get involved in this Congolese tourmaline? That's what we're going for. Let's go for a volume of callers, because instead of $4,000 to start, or 35 or 3 or 25 or 2, I want to take this down to if this were regular old, let's say green tourmaline, no blues. Let's say it was a regular pink tourmaline, kind of the more commonplace of the colors. What would it be going for besides $2,000 when there's a full halo and diamonds all the way around that? That's 50 points on its own. Solid gold setting, your choice of gold color. Please choose yellow gold or rose gold if you prefer that. But this is not $2,000. We are really aiming to get a lot of activity on these phone lines here, give you the opportunity of a lifetime to own something very important in a collectible size, in a beautiful blue-green color play, and yet could turn out to be a stone that's worth about $60,000 per carat as opposed to $2,000 for a 458. And then you get it for, let's take it even lower. How about, at 19, 18, 17? Those are kind of strange numbers here that we don't usually see a lot of traction on in auctions. So how about we just drop it all the way down to $1,500 to open and try our hand at a lot of people on the phone lines here, because you know what? It's a busy Sunday. It's a giveaway in progress here. And it's a $1,500 to start with only $10 increments only. Let's see where that goes. And let's blow it out truly. And that's what this is about. A great value, a nearly 5-carat stone. It could not be any cleaner, by the way. This is a tourmaline that's type 3. Supposed to have inclusions every which angle, everywhere, all the way through it. Look what that stone does. There's no inclusions to be found. Not a one. And we're looking for $1,500 to give it away. 60 seconds to get it going. Let's give it 60 seconds to get this one started. If we do, great. If we don't, okay. But that's the moment to let that stone find its great home forever and ever, when it's a beautiful, bright, look at the basket work on the sides, showing off that color through the sides of the stone, that gorgeous, I mean, the flashes that come through. And if you're thinking, okay, so where's the blue and the green? And where's that golden she speaks of? It happens when the light hits it and it just completely lights up, just like you see right there. Stunning. 15, no open. Uh-oh. 20 seconds left. Let's see what we got. Maybe one more time on the hand here. Do we have the open? Who is it? Thank you so much. We've got the open. Ooh la la. Look how pretty that is. I can't decide. Goldens, blues, greens, it's everything. All at one time. Clean tourmaline. Look at that length it gives you. If you want to stack a little next to it, you can. Look at that. Wonder ring ready. It sure is. Look at that. Now, who did you say, Jason, is on the auction? Rosalie is on the auction, and she's got 15. We're looking for 1510, and we don't have it. Well, here's the deal, guys. We're going to power bid and power auction our way through a very, very quiet Sunday. So here's our last call, 2 minutes. We're going to give it a last call. I'm going to sell it in 2 minutes' time. We got 120 seconds away from letting this one go, and I'll tell you right now, value. Just for the record, it is under our own cost here. We are the factory, we are the manufacturer. We lovingly made this piece, and we got a heck of a value, but it's only $10. So it's not over. It's not over. We have a 2-minute clock coming your way. It's a $10 advance that could actually be the difference between Rosalie getting it, which we love her, but you could get it too. So if you're thinking, I want the value, I want the deal, I want the discount, I want the stone, I want that clarity, I want those colors, I want a could-be copper-bearing stone that's worth 10, 20, 30, 100 times this price, you've got a chance to own it, but you got to dial in 2 minutes. We give you 2-minute clock. It's up on the right-hand side of your screen, and then it's going to be over. When the clock hits 0, whatever bid we're at, top bid gets it. It's a matter of dialing in because you still have a money-back guarantee. So for those of you that are the naysayers that watch this show and watch all these auctions go by and go, that's too good of a value. That can't really be possible. That doesn't exist. It really is true. You got to try it. You got to get it at home to see what it's about. And remember, you still have a money-back guarantee. So no reason to stay out of the auction here. Let's give it a final 2-minute clock and we'll see who owns it. That is extraordinary. And yes, it was a $5,000 ring when it debuted, what, a week ago on my show. So yeah, no wonder it stuck around at $49.99. I have got a struggle here getting anybody on the lines at 15. We've only got that one bidder we're verifying right now. We'll see if anybody else wants to jump on in, make it your own. Look at how beautiful. White, yellow, rose gold too. Options abound. You've got gold color options, size options, shipping for free. I mean, what more could we ask for here in a beautiful blue-green tourmaline? Oh, it's so pretty. And clean, blue-green, clean tourmaline. Okay, it's pretty much the stone. It's the stone, yes, and it gleams. And it's got a sheen. 49 seconds left. Here we go. Anybody else? Come on in. It's time to dial. We have 40 seconds till it's over. Will it be going for 1,500? Will we get another bid? We're looking for, hey, power bids are welcome. We'd love to get 16, 17, 18 or more, but here we are looking for 1510. I just can't get over what that does. All I'm doing is giving it that direct right up to that camera lens viewpoint. And you see what that does, right? That is extraordinary. Huge value. Do we have 1510 or more? This is outstanding. Oh, we need more jewelry like that, right? More value like that, but I'm giving stuff away. So we go backwards so you can go forwards. We go backwards, you get it for, yeah, a better price than we paid to put the thing together. And we are at, let's see if we've got 1510. Anybody else on this one? Look at how beautiful that is glowing. The stone is a rock star. It really is. And how a blue-green suddenly goes and glows golden like that is really impressive. 1510, yes or no? You got it? Sold. That is gone. Enjoy it. I do want to show you some Tanzanite deals. We have one of our best. It's a modified pear shape. You've seen it before. It's the only stone of its kind. And it is tremendous. We've got item number 1122713. It's no longer going to be here after, right, I would say the next 60 seconds. Because when it comes to value, this is just it. We have a 942 fancy cut with 75 points in diamonds in that halo that is custom made for it. Now, it's going to be our 942. Now, it's pear shape, yes, but it's slightly modified. And what we mean by that is it's got very angled sides to create that overall pear shape, right? So it's all angled differently. It's all custom made. It's got a white gold only. It's got to stay as it is because, again, we spent enough time and labor creating that piece by hand from scratch for that stone, because obviously it doesn't work for just a pear-shaped stone. Do you see how every single notch of that stone around the edge is also the same way the mounting and the halo of diamonds is designed? So it's all a match. So this is completely custom. It is a beautiful way to add, if you don't yet have one of these modified fancy cuts, great way to add that to the collection here. I can vow to you one of our strongest values we've had in Blue Wing Block Ds is happening right now. This was a $99.99 museum reserve stone. Actually, by the way, I'm not sure if that's part of there, but yet museum reserve, and yet we do not care about how it was supposed to start at $99.99. The key is that it goes. Yes. Sharon from North Carolina. Oh, that's really, well, you know what, Sharon, to be honest, that is probably the kindest compliment you can give a show host. So Sharon in North Carolina, first of all, we hope you're very well. We hope you and your communities are doing well. We I know, have been thinking about and keeping all of our North Carolinians very, very close to our hearts. And Sharon, I appreciate that. That is very, very kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. It means a lot, because the fact that even when you're not shopping necessarily for jewelry, but you're still hanging out with me, that means a whole lot. It's the biggest compliment you can give a show host. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for shopping. 942 on this one, and a $99.99 deal that's coming far lower than that. We will make it a lot easier than even $49.99 is pretty good. But you know what? I'm thinking per carat level. I'm thinking, how can we make this per carat really extraordinary to the point where it just goes and gets a home and sends on its way? And I want to show it to you on the hand here, because you might be wondering how that pear-shaped size is going to look. It is a pretty sizable piece. It's got a lot of wow factor to it. There's one way to wear it. Here's the other. Let me just turn it on around here. So if you prefer it that way, that gives you an idea there of what that's going to look like. But it's not going to be $49.99 at all. We're actually taking it much lower than that. And you can see the saturation is really through and through. No break in that color intensity from the very outside to the very center, from the very tip to the very base. None None of it wavers at all, and yet we're not going to do even $4,900 or $4,500 or $4,499. Big moment here for a Blue Wing Block D collector, because that is not a cut we have in any other design at all. Your one and only is here. And it's $3,999, and that makes it $420 or so a carat. So a really important value to take advantage of right there and now. For $39.99, if you'd like to have that one in your collection with our final hour approaching. This is last call on the show. We need your requests. We need to know. We spent a whole bunch of time on earrings today, which are still here, drops, whether it was amethyst, diamonds, diamond spike earrings, stilettos, whatever you want. Still got some earrings here for you. If you like emerald cuts or cushion cuts, I also have those on the way, but that's the $942. I also have, if you like a cushion cut with even, wow, how did that just get more saturated? We had the cushion cut. We have an emerald cut as well. So just some options here, all 9 carat plusers. Today, there's the emerald cut, which I'm a big fan of the emerald cut. So there they are, some options here that you have. And then we have a round coming up as well. That's going to be a 5 carat plus size. So certainly some beautiful choices in Blue Wing Block D. If you don't have one, listen, if you've got one, you're good to go. But if you're like myself and you don't have one yet, and you know that they're down to last call, it's probably a good time to get one before they're completely gone. And there's our emerald cut right over here. Love that emerald cut. Look at all the reds you get from that one. That's outstanding, isn't it? And then we also have the pear shape, and then we have the cushion cut. So let me know if you like any of those. We can do any one you like there for the same exact price. We might as well. They're all over 9 carats. How about these two? These two are having a little saturation battle. What do you think? I mean, they're more saturated than the pear shape. We all saw it with our own eyes. So let's just take a look at a 9 carat emerald cut and a 9 carat 05 cushion cut. And we can talk about big diamonds right here, 11 points each on the sides, or you can go with pave. That's 4 rows of pave that graduates down in size a little bit if you'd like to go there. Those are great options, and they're the same price tag. We're in giveaway mode on Blue Wing Block Ds as well. So you can do $39.99, whether you like the big pear shape, whether you like the cushion cut, whether you like the emerald cut. And remember, item number 112-2416. That's all leading up to, though, for those of you that say maybe those are too big, we've got a spectacular, oh no, the round is here. The round is coming up at the top of the hour. We'll bring that out. We have another diaspore to show you. It's a round. It's a new one. We've got the 9 carat plusers, whether you like the modified pear shape we had. I prefer these if you want a little extra saturation and you don't need a fancy cut, but you still want a fancy cut. What do I mean by that? Well, these are cuts that are still considered unusual, especially the emerald cut in a Blue Wing Block D, right? It may not be the first time and only time we've ever seen it, but it's got that really just incredible saturation level to where it's showing reds every single, you see it right there. The entire, every time a step facet lights up, it lights up as red. You see that there for $39.99. You can get either one. They're all over 9 carats. So 9 carat exactly on the emerald cut, 9 carat 05 on the cushion cut, and very elegant, simple, straightforward mountings for you. So some options when it comes to really good tanzanites are here. Also have a 1206. It's a little bit more, but we have the 12 carat 06 for $6,000. If you like the 1206 round, that's here too. And then we'll get to the 5 carat 24 at the top of the hour. But I did want to show you, we have a brand new discount on the chameleon diamond. It's our carat 21. It's our largest. We have a couple merengue spinels. We do have a diamond band that's very important, men's or ladies. Diamond band ring when it's anniversary time, when it's stack time, when it's time to get a pinky ring that you've always wanted. Here is the one you need to have. 9 minutes left till our last hour kicks off. Incredible value on 1113897. Gosh, we go back several years here. When this ring was made, I'll never forget it. It was a big Sunday debut so many years ago. Gosh, remember when we were all quarantined in our houses and couldn't leave? Well, we were still here. And we were coming into a windowless, ventilationless studio every day to bring you jewelry to your home. And that's when this came out so many years ago, early parts of 2020. Carat 11 in diamonds on this band, but we felt like it was such a need to still give you the great option to shop for great jewelry while so many of us were, you know, maybe stuck at home. This was our debut then. That was a long time ago, is the point being, when kind of a different era of gold. Now we never knew that gold would actually soar to the heights that it is now. But this is one of the heavier rings we've ever brought, and certainly an unusual piece because it's a carat 11 in a double row diamond band. But it's really the upgrade to the princess cuts that makes the big difference here, and that everything, because of the princess cuts, everything is channel set. And better yet, invisible set. There's a difference between a channel and invisible. Channel really means that there's one row and gold all around it. Here is invisible setting, where there's actually multiple rows of diamonds, and the diamonds are set side by side, and then the gold's around them. So that means that each diamond, think about it, completely smooth, no prongs, great for everyday wear, because a diamond band is probably something you're going to wear every day, whether it's pinky or thumb or anywhere in between, or stacked or solo, whatever it is. You're probably going to put this on and keep it on and wear it every single day of your life, right? It's so wide that it could be men's or ladies as well. Could be a men's wedding set. If, you know, I know some guys feel very strongly about diamonds, others don't want diamonds, some do. If you are, or know a gentleman who is really into some extra bling, this is a great way to go for a wedding set too. It's stackable. You can stack, if you already have the band, you can stack another one with it. It's totally up to you, but it gives you so much versatility, but it's in a higher end way to go on diamonds because they're a princess cut. So take a look at it. Let's come on over. And it's a 111 total weight per ring. You have yellow gold or white gold, but here's the problem. We are down to 2 in yellow gold, and just a couple more than that in white gold, which is usually the favorite here because, of course, showing off the white bright diamonds. You've got an invisible set with a lot of gold. Look at the depth of the gold through the back. So I'm calling on my gals who can never get enough gold. You know who you are. This band will satisfy you, because look how deep that gold is all the way around, finished beautifully on the inside, heavy, heavy gold through the back. You are not going to wear through that ring. You cannot. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to make it last call here. $39.99 is our new price. So going forward, we've already calculated what today that band would cost you. That's good news, because it'd be $30,000 in retail. Please, please, please feel free to go out and do some shopping or some calling or some internet searching, because it really is a band that would go for over $30,000. So the fact that we're really close to about 10% of that price is really good. That's like the tax. That's the tax of what I would have to pay. If I bought that in Beverly Hills this afternoon and I spent over $30,000, that's really close to the tax. So I'd much rather spend tax than the ring, right? Purchase price, tax price. Which would you rather pay? The greatest news here is that we're going to go below the price of what the tax would be in retail. Because diamonds don't get discounted, by the way. The only way to get a better price on diamonds is to go lower quality, is to lower your quality standards. I don't want to ask you to do that. Oh my goodness, heck no. I want you to demand the best. VS, princess cuts. We are busy on the lines already, because you probably heard me say 2 yellow gold, and a lot of you today already. Yellow gold has proven to be the most popular in all of our diamond pieces today. We've had a lot of diamond earrings today. Yellow gold has been the more popular. So I would imagine the yellow gold are going to go first, and yet a lot of you might opt to get more than one band, to stack, to use them as ring guards, or to get a set for you and another loved one, right? So you're wearing the same ring. How many rings can we say that about, that you could wear the same as another person and it would work no matter what? It would always work for your style. It's not going to be $39.99. The best part is we are taking it so much lower than that. And this is your last call on this band. I'm going to ask you something. If it was just this band, if it was a gold band that looked like this, with absolutely no diamonds in it, that was that wide, that was that thick, and it was 14 karat gold, what would you have to spend today on a gold band when gold's $2,700 an ounce? Well, we're not asking for $39.99, which is the price you would pay for the gold band by itself. I tell you this all the time. 2 millimeters gold band. By the way, hold on. Let's do something. Tony, let's show them the hand shot here, because what I'm doing is I'm going to show you here, the very, very back, the most narrow point of the band is 3 millimeters. The front of the band, let me put it on my hand so you can see that. The front of the band is a width of, this is width, not depth, just talking width here, 6.5 millimeters wide. In contrast, a 2 millimeter wedding band with no diamonds at all goes for $4,000. This is 3 millimeters at the most narrow point right there, and 6.5 millimeters at the widest point, and then we pour a carat 11 in diamonds into it. It's smooth, nothing to catch, no prongs, absolutely smooth. You cannot hurt this ring. And yet that's why you put it on and wear it every single day, and it's not going to be $3,000 and it's not $2,000. And this is where we never ask you to compromise quality. You get an unbelievable value. You're getting a huge moment here to take advantage of a band that is a set, a stackable, pinky, ring, middle, index, even a thumb ring. It looks gorgeous that way. You could wear that as the ultimate thumb ring if you want to, but it's not going to be even $19.99. Again, 2 in yellow gold. The rest are in white gold. I have no rose gold available. It's white or yellow only. It's while they last. We already have some. I've got 2 white golds already gone. Someone's taken 2 in white gold, already gone. The good news is we have a little more in white gold than we do in the yellow gold, but here's the last call. We're not even asking for $2,000 or $19.99. This is as high-end as diamonds get. Not only in their quality, we're used to VS quality, that we see all the time, but this is the princess cut. We would see them all the time if they were easy to get or if they were affordable to get. They're not. They're neither of those things. And yet we're making this better than $1,500 for a diamond band that is deluxe. Everybody knows the difference. There's something about rounds. We love our rounds. They're beautiful, they're brilliant, they're sparkling, and they're fabulous. But a princess cut is a step up because it's that square cut. It's the only one you can use in an invisible setting, but it's also giving you just as much sparkle as the round brilliants do. So you get a unique cut, you get the newer cut, you get the upgrade. Everybody knows the level of princess cutting that really stands out. And for gentlemen who are going to wear it, you call it a quadrillion cut. It's a quadrillion or a princess cut. It means the same thing, but it's ultimately the greatest value we have in diamond bands, even though I bring you affordable diamond bands that are $4.99 and $5.99 and $6.99, but none of those have a carat 11 of princess cuts invisibly set. None of those are a 6.5 millimeter width. None of those have the depth that this ring does, so that you cannot wear through it no matter how many days a week or how many years ahead you wear it. It's always going to be solid, heavy, built the right way. It's not $14.99 either. We're going even lower, and you got to get one. It's the ring that, sure, we've seen it. Sure, we'll see it again. We'll continue to bring it, but it's going to be so much higher in price tag. Don't pay more if you don't have to. Let's give you another discount. And everybody can shop it. And I am not asking you to compromise one iota. Just get the best, invest into it once, and feel pride that you're wearing the best quality every day of your life. Let's make it $1,399 only. The very first callers, yellow and white gold. That's all I have. When they're sold out, they're gone at this price tag. I'm sure we'll bring it back. If it were today and made today, it would have to be $39.99. I don't know what the future holds, but I know what gold's doing, and it's definitely on an upward trajectory. So I would imagine that as months march on, as the years march on, you would only pay more than $4,000 or $5,000 or $6,000 for this very same ring here. Obviously in retail, it's more. Obviously in wholesale, it's more. Operators, let me know how many you have. I have to keep track. I cannot oversell what we have because it costs us about 4 times this price to make it in our factory today as I'm selling it for on the air this afternoon. So please tell me how many you have. Please, I have to keep track of the quantity. I have 2 in yellow. The rest are in white. We don't have that many in white gold because they've already been selling in the white gold. Very popular. Most people are taking more than 1. So let me know, and here it is on the hand one more time, to see the depth. Look at the depth of the gold from the front to the back. That is a heavy piece. Obviously, this one's only a size 7 right now, and it's already weighty. I mean, it's got to have 10, 15 grams of gold just in a size 7. What happens when you get a size 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever you get? Remember, it could be a gents band as well. So operators, let me know. I have to keep track. Is everybody on something else? Just one for you, Jason? 1 white gold over there? All right. Allison, how many and what color? Okay. Yellow gold over there. We have 1 left in yellow gold. That is it. Just no bands? Last call, 60 seconds. Yes, what color? Thank you, white gold. Another white gold going out. We have 5 already gone in white gold. We have only 1 left in yellow gold. That is it. Oh boy, this is getting down to it. We have 55 seconds. I'm trying to time it to sell out here. It looks like it will be sold out in a matter of moments. Yes, at the top of the hour, it just came and went. We'll show you the round Tanzanite that we have on the way. Big value coming up on a big Tanzanite. White gold? Sounds good. White gold. We're still good on the white gold. We started with more in the white gold. Just 1 left in the yellow gold right now. That's it. That's all. Not a day to wait. Who wants to pay more? I've never encountered anybody in my life, and I've worked with people in the jewelry business that are, you know, very successful and very talented in what they do. So much so that they sometimes have millions and millions of dollars to no end, hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And they love jewelry too. And they don't want to spend more than they have to. They come to me. They could go to Cartier, they could go to Tiffany, they could go to Rodeo, they could take their $500,000 sports cars and drive there and drop $250,000 like nothing, right? That's great. They still don't want to if they can get the same band but better for $13.99. That's the idea. Jewelry is jewelry, and you can actually compare quality to quality all you want. And that is the thing that I love about jewelry, is that 14 karat gold is the same here as 14 karat gold that's somewhere else. If it's 14K, it's 14K. That's the thing. If you've got a certain gram weight of 14 karat gold compared to a certain gram weight of 14 karat gold and it's identical, and one costs $30,000 and one costs $13.99, there's no difference. If you've got VS Diamond Princess Cuts versus VS Diamond Princess Cuts at a carat 11, and one costs $30,000 and one costs $13.99, they are the same. You would ask then, what is the difference and why do you do it for $13.99 when others get $30,000 a day for the same band and the same quality? It all comes down to really the name. And I'm sorry to say, but if you care about that teeny tiny microscopic hallmark that is inside the band that nobody ever sees, that is the one difference. Mine will not have a designer name on the inside. It will not. It will not. It will not say, you choose your favorite designer who does diamonds. A lot of them do, and some of them, ironically, don't even do VS Diamonds. Shame on them. But that's because, again, they get really pricey when they do. The designer name that is the hallmark inside that nobody ever sees, even you won't see it because usually it's so darn small you can't even read it without magnifying glasses, right? So that's the thing. That's what you pay for. It is the name inside, because those big names, they have to pay for exorbitant rents in big, big cities on big, well-known avenues like Rodeo Drive and Fifth Avenue, and just to name a few. We know the big ones in every big city, right? They're paying multi hundreds of millions of dollars for advertising in magazines like Vogue and billboards on Sunset Boulevard and things like that that are not free, right? Advertising costs money. Storefronts cost money. Armani suits on the security guards when you walk in, that costs money, right? Those are the things that cost money that you have to pay for as the consumer, when in actuality you would get nothing different by shopping it here, except they don't have to pay for my clothing, and we don't advertise anywhere. And yes, we don't get to serve you champagne because you're not here in studio. Trust me, if you ever come by to the studio, I'll give you champagne, but you're not here. So we can't serve you the champagne. We don't have billboards on Sunset Boulevard. We don't, I do not pay any pop artists to do our advertising for us. And you know, I'm not wearing Armani. So that's the beauty of it, is that we can give you that value that would be $30,000 elsewhere. Isn't that great? Isn't that, it's the same darn thing. That's the beauty of it. It's the same thing. So I just love that we can bring you a value like that. But again, we have to move our price up just to account for what gold is doing, because that you can't change. None of us, myself nor that Rodeo Drive jeweler, none of us can help what gold's doing. We're not in control of that. We're not in control of the worldwide diamond market either. So when diamonds and gold go up, those prices do have to shift as well. Congratulations if you got one. Let's move along. I want to give it a final 60 seconds. What color are you getting? Are you getting yellow or white? Because we only have one left in yellow. Oh, the yellow gold is sold out. So the yellow gold is done. White gold's all that we have remaining. 55 seconds remaining. If for those of you that just tuned in, then we're going to talk a little Tanzanite deal for our top of the hour, and we are taking requests. It's already the last hour of our Sunday. Not a lot of time. Tell me what you'd like to see today before we go. I just really implore you to get this. And by the way, when I walk into a store, and if I did spend $30,000 on that ring, I can't go ahead and take my 2 weeks and wear it around town and see if I like it and then decide to send it on back or give it back. I can't do that. we will allow you to do that. So for those of you going, you're just feeding me a bunch of baloney, I don't believe it, try it, because we will show you and prove to you that this is the quality that if you've got more money than you know what to do with, this is the quality you live in. Yet you don't have to have more money than you know what to do with, because smart shoppers, they want a value no matter what. There are better things to do with your money than shop for fine jewelry. But it doesn't mean you can't shop for fine jewelry. Am I right? Did I just say that? Yes, I did. Because I believe that wholeheartedly. There are a lot of things that you and I have to buy that we may not want to buy, that we would rather spend on fine jewelry. But when jewelry doesn't cost $30,000 for one piece of diamond jewelry, you can hopefully get the piece you love, get the quality, not compromise, not sacrifice. Be proud of what you wear, because let's face it, this is the piece you're wearing probably day in and day out, and you're wearing forever. And that's the beauty of it. Those are the ones that I feel particularly passionate about making sure you get quality, are the ones that you're going to wear every day of your life. Those are the ones I want to make sure are quality for you. I can't say enough about it. This is why I'm such a believer. This is why I'm still doing this after 23 years. And let me tell you, the business is changing, right? It's mostly lab grown diamonds that are pretty much everywhere, including fine jewelry now. Big stores, big names. Everyone's doing lab grown. I don't even want to touch on that. We're just here to send you out the very best quality in natural from the earth mine diamonds in a great quality that are really fabulous, in a lot of gold. I couldn't give you a band that's got more gold than this one. Look at that. I mean, we have bands that are 2 inches long that don't have as much gold as this one does, because the way it's built, the width, the depth, the great way that it's built the right way. Because obviously, we don't all have, again, the luxury of owning fine jewelry if it costs $30,000 a ring, but you can do it here. $13.99, it's a different way to shop for jewelry. It is the only way to shop for fine jewelry, in my opinion. I say this point blank, like, it's TVON or just go buy the faux, right? Because if you had to pay $30,000 for this ring, I'd say don't do it. I would tell you not to do it. I don't care if you have the money, I would tell you not to do it. Because, you know, it's that kind of thing where I think there's so many things we can do with our hard-earned dollar, that if you can get a value like this, that makes sense to me. That's smart shopping. That's wise investing. I mean, my gosh, you could turn around the next day and sell it if you need to for more money with today's gold and diamond market. That's the facts, right? Have you seen what's going on in the secondhand market, in the secondary marketplace, consignments, etc.? I mean, gold jewelry is more popular than ever, but that then drives up that value. So even when, again, if it's a classic band, but if in a couple of years you just want a 4-row style instead, I have that too, and you want to upgrade it, you can sell this for, I would say, most likely a lot more than you're paying today. And that's the beauty of it. These are the kind of pieces that if we had the quantity, we would make infomercials, and we wouldn't even do these live shows. We would just I would come here and show up on a day and work one day, and we'd make an infomercial that's a half-hour long, and I would sell my heart out of that ring. And we'd just run it. We'd run it 24/7 on one of those infomercial channels, right? It'd be a lot easier, but we don't have that kind of quantity. You hear me calling out last call on this one. So this is the time to get it. Whether you're a brand new shopper or you've been shopping with us for years, if you've thought about this band, if you have a need for a diamond band that's really high end for thumb ring, pinky ring, ring finger, stackable, whatever it is, if you want to get your husband a band because maybe his is looking a little, worse for wear after wearing it for 20, 30, 40 years, and maybe it was just a gold band and you want to add diamonds, this is a way where a gentleman could wear this as well. So let's get to our big Tanzanite round that I've been waiting for, and then you let me know if you want one. Jason, you're getting another one, white gold, Jess, white gold, because white gold's all we have left in stock. So it's white gold or nothing at this point. And now, well, look at the neons. I may need you to go run to wherever the sunglasses are and get them just to watch this presentation, because this is about as eye-popping a neon as you're ever going to see in a Tanzanite. And you take that beautiful core color, which has just got to be like searing a color into your screen right now, and you take the fact that this is 112-6173. Keep calling on the diamond bands. We still have white gold available. I've got 2 left. All right, 2 left. We're down to last call on the band. 2 left in white gold only, in that invisibly set princess cut band, men's or ladies. I cannot say enough about it, obviously. I could go on and on and on and on and on about that ring. That ring is just everything to me. But here we go with our Tanzanite deal, which is our 14 karat solid gold, top quality, museum reserve. Woo, it's a 5 karat 24, and it's just glowing, searing with neon colors, bright as can be. Amazing value is up and coming. Yeah, it sure is. We got a value of a lifetime here. And you're getting a 524 with a carat 14 in diamonds. More diamonds than we saw next to our 9 carat 05. Hey guys, our 9 carat that I had earlier had 22 points in diamonds, 22. Our 9 carat 05 had 66 points in diamonds. This has a carat 14 in VS diamond work around it. I'm talking about the pave on the sides, the halo around it. Look at this, we even put an under gallery on the inside. It's got it all. And those clover cutout details, talk about designers. Wow, look at that, designer. On the inside under gallery motif, reds are flashing and firing from every angle. It is not just a Tanzanite that's gonna absorb color and give you saturation of color. This is a Tanzanite that gives you brilliance, brightness, flashes, powerful reds, yes. The blues also light up though. The purples light up because it is the round cutting. Only the round can do this. Only the round. And that's why they get 65 to 70% more than other cuts. Not today. Not today. Today's your lucky day. This is our $12,999 TVON was. It's a was. Go ahead, Andy. Hi, Susan. Susan in Florida, brand new register today. Did you get a sense for how long she's been watching? Did she just find us today? Has she been watching for years? I mean, I just love, did she get the diamond band? Oh, she did not shop. Really? Is that right? Well, actually, Susan, it's funny you say that. 282, she said. Well, I'm a Taurus too, which it sounds like she knows. And she's a Taurus too, and she has a May birthday. And she wants me to go play the lottery today. What, does she want me to win the lottery so I don't have to work anymore and then she doesn't have to listen to me anymore? Is that the thinking there? But it's funny, Susan, you say that because my number that's really meaningful to me is 232, but 223 really. So she said 282. Mine is 223. And 3 is kind of like an 8, except without the other side, right? So interesting you say that, because I'm on 223 on DirecTV. I have been all 23 years I've been doing this. I have DirecTV at home, and most everyone I know has DirecTV. So 223 is our channel on DirecTV every day. And my first pet ever, way back when I got my very first dog, after wanting a dog for so long, and I finally got my first dog, and her birthday was 223. So, and that was well after I'd been on 223, and then her birthday was 223. So 223 is always one of those numbers that, like, every time I look at the clock, it says 223 or 1223, or, you know, we all have those numbers, right? So anyway, funny you say that, Susan. And hi, Susan, welcome to our show. Well, I hope you'll keep watching, and whenever you find the right perfect piece come along, you'll know it when you see it. I always say that with jewelry is so visceral that you'll know it when you see it. Just have a feeling take over. And so I'm glad you're registered and ready to shop, and thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing. Maybe I will. I'm not one to play the lottery very often, but maybe I will today, and I'll use 282 on her recommendation. Maybe a 2 and then a 28 and then a, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I love that. So here we go. I'll just, listen, I'm just looking for, I'm very superstitious, and you know, it's baseball playoff time, and I've got a really, really important game today, and I just want to win that. So maybe it'll be 8-2 today or something like that. 8-2 New York. How does that sound? Maybe. We'll see what happens. But thanks, Susan, so much, and welcome. So now we need to talk about whoever's going to take this Tanzanite. Go ahead, Andy. Oh, yes, the platinum and 18 karat gold piece. Yeah. Here, and who's this for? Jean, real quick flash here for Jean. This is the diamond pendant we started early on with today. Hold that thought in the Tanzanite. Jean wants to see if this is still here, and it is. And this is that Rhodochrosite style that's actually kind of hinged, if you will, and I mean hinged in the back so that it moves. And you've got a 34-point diamond. This was 1124-723, Tony. And it's got this kind of stardust design with the diamonds into the diamond cutting of that first kind of oval shape, and then you've got the larger or the smaller, which is mirror finished with the 34-point diamond individually. And we're going to throw in the chain with it. It's got this little puffy heart charm after you adjust the length of the chain to what you need. I love that too. And then we are going to give you a great value here. It was the 34-point center. This whole piece, I'm going to show you on the hand if she missed that. It is, well, what the value this is. It's $999 for the entire piece with the chain. and the chain is a maximum of 18 inches, but you can adjust it shorter if you like. And it's got that great 1 1/8 inch size, and it's sold. And one more time on the neckline real quick, just in case you missed it. This is gone, but that's what it looks like on the neckline from a distance away. So congratulations, Jean. Sounds like she got it. Let's go back to our wheel, and I'll bring the Tanzanite back for you. Tanzanite coming back in to focus here. That one is going to be, well, remember this was $12,999 on item number 112-6173, and it's going to be that pendant is gone, by the way, so congratulations on that one. And now we're talking 524 round blue wing block D museum reserve, and it's going to be a lot better than even, well, I'm ready to move this out. What do you guys think? Shall we? Discount it? You got it. You want the best value all time? You got that too. And it's any gold you want, by the way. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold finished on the inside. Let's take a look at it on the hand again. I know we've already got a couple people, it looks like, thinking about it. Great move on your part to be on the phone lines ready to go. It's not even going to be $2,999. What did I just do? And I'll go lower. I'm here to move it in quick because we only have 42 minutes left in the show. That's it. So it's time to go. And that is just razzle dazzle me right. You want a blue wing block D? You got to get this one. The rounds are just special. Even if you have an oval or a cushion or an emerald cut, please take my advice, get a round so that you can really see what happens when it just lights up with scintillation and fire. The round, there's nothing else quite like it. And it's, by the way, don't sell it. No, we're talking about it already. And we've got more lines lighting up here. It's not going to be $29.99. And if you haven't dialed, you can come on in and be there ready to go to say sold, because when I tell you we're discounting, you see it. You see what we're doing, how we're making magic happen, and it's not going to be 28 or 27. Oh my goodness, this one's going to go very quickly. We know that. No doubt about it. It's not even $27.77. Someone's going to love this forever and ever and wear it every day. I'll wear the round. I think a 5 carat is great for every day. I think once they get up to 9 and 10 and 12 carats, sometimes they become more special occasion pieces. But when it's a 4 to 5, I always think the 4 to 5s are the ones you wear every day. Those are the ones, in my opinion, you wear every day and you're happy with the way it feels and the way it looks. And by the way, it's not even $27.77. This is going to last, I don't even know if it's going to last 60 seconds. It looks like we're verifying already. How about this? 26, you know what? Forget 26. Forget $25.99. Let's go even lower. Somebody's going to get it. White, yellow, rose. Remember, this is one of the few of this design that is finished on the inside. We even have the under gallery built on the inside for you. It is incredible, and it's not going to be $2,500 either. Let's make it $2,499. That's it. It is a superstar of a piece, and you will never regret the round. You will just, it lights up the way. It is so neon. I have to come out to how does this look to you guys out here? Because my monitors stink. Look at that stone. Yes. Anybody want it? Verify and let me know. Let me know, because we got to keep track here. Got it. That is such a gorgeous stone. I can't, it's like, it almost looks like stars in a night sky if the night sky was neon, purple and blue, right? And then somehow little red rockets floating through the air. I mean, it's just amazing. 30 seconds remaining. Look at that. Look at those blues. True Tanzanite of better quality are not purples, they're more blue. The more blue you get, the better. The more blue it is, the better. You want blue wing. That means more blue. And then the red flashes are indicative usually of something that came from the D block. The C block's all that's producing now and going forward. We'll never see another block be mined besides C. C block doesn't produce good color. It produces smaller stones and lighter color, lighter saturations. And this is where you get that ultimate high level wow factor. It's drama we like. It's drama in a stone. It's neon colors. It's red flashes. It's everything. And a carat 14 in diamonds do not go without a round. And that's the beauty of it. If you're not getting a whole collection, listen, we have shoppers here that have 50 different Tanzanites. They have 50 of them. I'm not even exaggerating. There are shoppers that have over 50 different blue wing block Ds in their collection. They do. And that hopefully tells us we've made them affordable through the years, and I love that. But you know what? If you just want one, and if you're just going to get one, and you want it to be a great one, and a dynamic one, and a best of the best, this is the one you get. Get a round. I am partial to the rounds because I love sparkle. I think a lot of us do. If you like diamonds, probably you like sparkle. If you like gemstones, if you like jewelry, you probably are someone who likes a lot of sparkle. That's what this stone is giving you. It's giving you sparkle that, I'm sorry, the emerald cuts can't do, the cushion cuts can't do. Really nothing else does but maybe a trillion, which we've hardly ever seen. I think I've had 3 trillions ever all time. This is the way to get your blue wing block D. Let's give it 60 seconds, then we're going to be moving on. We'll take requests. We still have Big Museum Paraiba and Chameleon diamonds and great yellow diamonds to show you. Wait till you see the yellow diamond that I have that's 1.5 carats. I have a 1.5 carat yellow diamond. It is absolutely stunning. And I cannot wait to show you. It is an oval, so it looks even more massive than it is. And it's absolutely breathtaking, and we'll see that. And then we still have a few pieces left from earlier in the show. If you want to ask about those, we'll be happy to show them again to you before we go. But $24.99, 30 seconds remaining. Just love it. I love it. And then we have a larger round, too, if anybody wants it. We have a 12 carat round. This one comes with a little heftier price tag, like $6,000, but it is my 12 carat round with the big diamonds on the sides. So that is also headed out of here. And then also, speaking of rounds, I told you it's kind of a round day. We had the round beautiful pink Morganite. We have the round Tanzanite you're seeing here. I also have a round diaspore that changes color 11257881. It's next. Yay! And it looks like, I call it the firework mounting. It's the firework effect. It is so unique, and I can't decide which way I like it, but it kind of looks cool this way because it looks like the stone is floating in midair. And that's kind of the idea. Celestial, maybe. Shooting star, maybe. Fireworks, maybe. What do they all have in common? They're bright and they're in the sky. This feels like a piece of really beautiful celestial but modern. It's so cool. It's a really rare stone. It changes color. I mean, how cool is that? It's item number 1125781, and call me on the Tanzanites. And we still have the 9 carats from earlier. We had an emerald cut, we had a cushion cut. They're here, but look at this. This is fun, right? It's a really fun stone because of the dynamics of greens and champagnes, pinks and goldens all together, but after you go to an incandescent light source, it would be completely pinky purple. It's like a mauve tone that it goes into. It's item number 1125781. Now it's actually 2-tone gold, so it'll stay that way because this is really complex to do. If I zoom back a little bit just to give myself some room to move it, you see that those beautiful, these are called tube set diamonds on the right side, where these beautiful cylindrical gold tubings, which by the way are solid, that ends with a diamond at the tip. And then this side is actually, you see there the break, it actually intentionally goes to white gold for that line of diamonds. Those are channel set diamonds that come around, so it's almost like the tail of the shooting star, where maybe the end point is that diaspore. The stone is huge, it's a 2 carat 01, and then you've got the larger diamonds over here, you've got the smaller diamonds channel set over here, stays in the 2-tone gold as is, and I want you to be able to try a really cool ring that I know you probably don't have a design yet like it. Let me show it on the hand and we'll get it a great home here. This is just wild, isn't it? Look at that. That's cool. And it does. I mean, this really looks like a firework in motion, but then freeze frame it, stop it, pause it, right? And get you that beautiful look. Let me flip it the other way in case you'll like it, because it might look totally different when you have it this way, where the stone is almost coming down, like I had it on the wheel, where the stone is coming from that white gold portion where the channel set diamonds are, leading into the round. Then you've got your tube set diamonds that are really not large round brilliance on the other side. Let's make it easy. Diamond weight overall is 27 points. That's again amongst those big stones here, and then smaller stones channel set on the other side. 2-tone goes with everything. I would also, if this were sized right, I would wear this right now in an index finger. I think it would look awesome that way. I'm going to still flip it around. I don't know. I like it the other way as far as on display. I like to make it look like that stone just floating, right? And you're already seeing the pinks, which tells you how strong a color change that stone is. Listen, diaspore is not all the same. You're not going to just automatically get incredible 100% color change with every stone. They're all different. And the fact that this is already showing some of those pinky purple colors is really telling you how high end that particular diaspore is, how powerful it is. And we're going to make it super affordable. It's not going to, well, here's the deal. It's $35.99. Should be, could be. Not today. I look at that price and just say, let's do something special. It's Sunday, we're in last call. We have 34 minutes in the show. So we don't have a lot of time. So let's make this easier. Let's make it a lot easier. And there's a lot of gold in this ring. So forgive me, oh jewelry gods above, for pricing this a lot lower than where the gold should be by itself. I get that. That's what I do. I've got to make values happen for my people. It's TVON family time. This is it. Let's make it affordable as possible. And it's not going to be $3,000. It's not even $29.99. This is a rare stone. Zoltanite, whatever you call it. Zarite, Zoltanite, Turquoisite. A lot of people have come up with a lot of cutesy, fun names, and they're all good. And eventually the whole industry will decide on one and call it that. But this is the gemological name. Color change diaspore. It's out of Turkey. That's why we give it that nod to Turkish, because that's the only source in the world for this stone. But it is not going to be $29.99. It's not even $19.99. I really want to make sure that this is not an accessible stone typically. If it weren't for us, I don't know where you're going to get it, especially in a high quality at low price. There's some of it out there. I know we were in the Hong Kong trade show a few weeks ago, and there was actually diaspore that was just like this, selling for $4,500 a carat, and it was not clean. And that's scary to me. That'd be a $9,000 stone for this one in the round. That's by the way, that's the stone in a box, loose. It's in a little baggie or a little box, and then you got to come up with a mounting. This is your whole wearable way to transport your museum piece with you, right? Isn't that what's great about jewelry? You take the museum with you. It is a portable museum display, and that's why this is such a fun mounting to go with it. And it's not $19.99. Let's go lower. Come on in if you are thinking about this one. Allison, you might be thinking about it. Remember, it's two-tone gold, white and yellow, stays that way, but we will size it. It's going to be true to size on your hand. So pick whatever size you normally wear for the finger you want to wear it on, and we're going to make it better than $1,500. How about $14.99? No? Yes? No? Hold on. Let's go lower. Let's go lower. And that way, if you haven't dialed in yet, you can hustle. Hustle to the phone lines. Let's get it gone. Let's make it more affordable than $14.90. This is 2 carats in diaspore. It should not go any less than $14.99. We all know that. We know that. We know how that goes. It's not going to be 14, 13, or 12. Got to make sure it goes right here and now. It is not even going to be 14, 13, $12.99, $11.99, $10.99. What have I done? I'm in giveaway mode, and we got a great recap coming up. And we're in the last 30 minutes of the show. It's time to make sure this one disappears. And it's, shall we do even better? Now, Tony, I know I'm going out on a limb here, but I was willing to go to 13 and to 12 and to 11 and to $10.99, and I'll tell you right now, I don't think we need any of that here. How about $9.99, first caller? Let's do that instead, and I'll give it 60 seconds, and look at the pinks coming through on that stone. And then I'm going to do a recap of pieces you've seen that are all one crazy low price. We'll do that coming up next, and then we need to hear what your requests are for this last couple of minutes of the show. Happy to help, but again, we need your feedback. What would you like to see? And if you have any questions about anything you've already seen, oh, this would be the time. I got to try this on again. Let me show you. Let me see if I can put this on at least a middle finger just to show you, because I think it's got such a nice kind of spray effect to it. No, doesn't look like this one wants to go over the knuckle. Okay, now I did, now it's stuck permanently, but that's what it looks like on the middle finger there. I really would love to see this on the outside. If you find it's a wider ring than what you normally wear, let us size it for your index finger, because it's very much that kind of spray affected the tube set diamonds would really work beautifully on one side of the hand too, right? There it is on the ring finger, more where it's comfortable. And that's a really good one for $9.99, don't you think? We have about 12 seconds left, and we don't have it sold yet. Allison, you were on, are you thinking about this one? All right, thinking about it. Two-tone gold, the white gold's right here, right there. And then you've got your diaspore. And we always, I love it in two-tone because we always have that debate with the stone. Which is the better way to set it? And now, no decision to make. Just give you both. Let's give you both. Let's give you the two-tone. There's the white, there's the yellow on that side. Just as it is. And it really works with the round. I just think that makes sense with the round. And then let's do a little, this is a mini recap, but it's interesting as I look through what I've had today that's still left, and I see a little theme developing here with some of these rings that I have left. And I figured we might as well show them all to you, because I know that it's a busy Sunday, and listen, Sundays in fall, you're watching a lot more than just me. I get that. So here's what I'm going to do, especially this time of year, this very cool time of year in October. Let me just show you a few things. Gorgeous Mahenge heart shape, a couple of really, really good opals in platinum. These have all been fully presented earlier today. There's a color changing sphene with a lot of diamonds. Here's a Panther piece. And then why don't we just throw in that diaspore that was just on the air? And yes, I'll zoom back so you can see them all. Let's take a look at 6 rings all at one time. And let me bring them forward. Look at that. Opal, platinum, diaspore, or rather sphene. Here's the diaspore, and here's the Panther ring with the rubies and the diamonds together. Anything you want on this entire wheel. They were all presented earlier. We can give you item numbers, recap all the carat weights for you, but they are each under $1,000 only. And they're $9.99 for any one of them you like. How did we just do what we just did? When there's a myriad of options here. And 2 of them are platinum. 1 is 18 karat gold. You can change gold colors on the sphene and also the merengue heart shape, I believe. Yes, you can. And so everything up there is $9.99. I just felt like we should give 60 seconds of love to those 6 pieces there, which are, I believe, still available. The diaspore was verifying last time I checked, but those are some really good options for under $1,000 a piece. What is not to love when you've got the Panther piece in the back right? That's 18 karat yellow gold, that stays. This is platinum, so is this opal here. This is the merengue in the yellow gold. It's a heart shape. You can get that in white or rose. Same with the sphene behind it. Same thing. It's in yellow now. You can get it in white or rose. But $9.99 a piece. Let me know. They're all one of a kinds. When they go, they go. Any questions? We'll obviously tell you about them, put up the graphics, and try it on for you. And then we are going to bring out a very important yellow diamond. This will be coming. Oh, that color. Yes, Jess. Did she? Is she new? Oh, Christina S. Thank you. Oh, well, now I know who you're talking about. Jana. Thank you, Jana. And hi, Christina. Oh, now I know you. It's been a minute since I've heard from her, Jess, so it's so nice to hear from her. Thank you for letting me know she was shopping today. Diamond bands are still going out the door, by the way. So there's a few of you who are talking diamond bands. Nobody on those. All right, we'll move along. Sounds like this one may be gone. So never mind on the diaspore. So it leaves us with 5 incredible rings to share with you here. Which one would you like? 18K, platinum, 14K, 14K. Decide which color you want. And those opals, crystal opals out of a lightning, not crystal opals, black opals out of Lightning Ridge, and they're fabulous. So they are $9.99 a piece. Let me know. I think we need about, judging by the phone calls right now, I think we need another 60-second clock. I think everybody is coming to life here with some realization of what is going on with those big values up there and some really, really cool statement pieces. We might as well. We've shown them. We've given them the time and the dedication of great presentations today, so we might as well make sure they do go, because tomorrow night in the evening at 7 o'clock, we'd love to just bring you all brand new and pieces that you didn't see over the weekend because they already got homes. And that's the idea. So last call, anything you like on that wheel? How about the Panther with rubies and diamonds? Which one for you, Jason? Let's try on the Panther ring. Yes, I can. Here it is. Here's the Panther style. That's 18 karat gold. It's item number 1125947. It's 18K with a 80-point ruby weight. And it also has a 1-point diamond weight. They're just accents in the eyes here. And then it's wrapping around. That's its tail on the other side. And you can see it's stretching to touch the tip of the tail there. And then, of course, the rubies go all the way down the back here. So all texture in the gold here. It's 18K, which we love. Ruby round, brilliant stones, diamonds in the eyes as well. That one's the, one only, $9.99. Whoever's got that one, let me know. And then let us know what else you like off this wheel. Some platinum and opal pieces. Great color changing sphene here with 65 points in diamond weight. A gorgeous, I don't know why a merengue spinel in a heart shape could ever be here for $9.99. That is not a typical price tag to see on that rare, rare, exotic Tanzanian one-source spinel. Okay, let's move along. They're here. Let's get to our yellow diamond. So it wasn't a fluke. Okay, you saw them all? I just want to make sure you saw them if you missed the earlier part of the show. Most of these were on in our first like half hour or so of the show, so I figured we might have some new shoppers here since then. So that's going to be our last call, $9.99 per piece. And wait till you see these opals in person. There's just no way to see their true beauty here until you really see it in person, but they look pretty darn good now, don't they? So it tells you how powerful those stones are. So all 99 options, great chances to pick them up. Now we're going to go to something a little more high-end here. And it's only one of the bigger yellow diamonds. I did bring the 301 oval out earlier, which is down to $18,000. But for those of you that love the idea of a yellow diamond oval, but maybe $18,000 is a little more than you're looking to spend, here's what we can do for you. Now, this has been here, admittedly. Most of my jewelry here is not new today. It's been a while since we've seen something really genuinely new. This is my opportunity here as we kind of carry you through fall to really discount what we do have that's sticking here. And the reason this is here is no doubt, this is $16,999. Well, the difference is I had, for another $1,000 today, I had a 3 carat. So it just makes sense that $17,000 is not really a feasible idea today for this diamond. But I think it's still good to know because of where I'm taking it, we're taking it lower, but it's good to know that it once was $16,999, which is why it's still here. Item number is 1125579. Now, in the next couple of minutes, we're going to do everything to guarantee it does not stay here. And we have 22 minutes in the show, by the way, so not a lot of time. So this is the ideal color. This is why it's $16,999. Not only is it a carat 51 center, not only is it a 1.5 carat white diamond weight, triple split shank, looks like a little hourglass. And then you've got the double halo. Really, it's a triple halo, but it's a double halo in diamonds, and the outer halo's in the texture of the gold. It's all solid 14K two-tone as is. It's a massive stone in the middle that is the strongest color we have. It's even stronger than the 3 carat. Questions? Panther ring on the hand again. Here we go. Who is it? Wanda. Take a look, Wanda. There it is the other way. I'll show you both ways. There's the Panther ring one more time. It's still here at $9.99 with 80 points in rubies and diamond accents in the eyes. 18 karat solid yellow gold. Stays in the yellow gold. There's the other way. It wraps around the finger so it's cool from all the angles. No matter how you look at it. It's a really cool ring in 18 karat gold for $9.99. And the power of the Panther with the power of the red rubies looking great together, doesn't it? That's $9.99 first caller, 18 karat. Good kitty. All right, let's take a look here at our yellow diamond. Got to get this one out the door. And oh, I will. There's no question this is going. There's 3 carats 01 in diamonds in this ring. That's not bad. Plus, it's a VS all the way. Plus, this is the strongest color yellow diamond in the inventory. Now, it doesn't take long because there aren't that many here. But I looked at them all together this morning early, and I pulled out even the 1 carats, even the smaller 1 carats, even the smaller 80 pointers, even the half carats. I pulled them all out, put them up, lined them up side by side. And this was the brightest, strongest, best color of all of our yellow diamonds here in stock. Every one of them, smaller and larger. So that tells you something really good about this diamond. Best color, it's like for those that, again, no compromise. You don't want just a yellow diamond. You want the yellow diamond. You want the top color, the top saturation. This piece gives it to you. And I'm going to make it a brand new price tag because you don't like $17,000 and neither do I. Because if you don't like it, I don't like it. That may be a great value compared to the rest of the world, but it's got to go lower today. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do because we got to move some jewelry here in our last few minutes. And this might be all we see. Depends on how long it takes me to get this $17,000 ring out the door. But I will make it a deal. And I will make it your best deal. And let's also take a look at it before I go any further with marking it down. You have got to see this on the hand because that is everything. Not only is it this bigger centerpiece, but also the weight of the band. That's so important. Do you know how much more chintzy it might look if it was just one band meeting up with the center? This is such a nice wide platform. We decided to make the whole band wider, through the back even. Let it come up as one wide band, then split. So it's really supporting this. Even if you're somebody who maybe wears a little bit, maybe you like a little bigger size because it's got to go over in the knuckle and then it tends to move. This one, just look at how it's not moving or flipping or flopping or turning because it's so anchored by that wide band on the sides. It's It's how you properly support a bigger ring through the middle is when you give it a wider band, which only means more gold and more diamond weight. And we know that $69.99 would be a nice savings. You just saved $10,000. That feels special. But here's the other thing. That still leaves us with a $7,000 price tag and no callers on the line. And I know from being here with you the last 8 years and the last 2 hours and 40 minutes that probably $7,000 is probably still a little bit higher than we're all looking to spend today, just because that's what's been happening of late, right? We need a bigger value. I need to make this the best value you've ever seen in a yellow diamond, and we're not asking you to go with that lower, lighter color, that lighter canary yellow. This is the outstanding superstar of our collection. There are only a couple of handfuls of yellow diamonds in everything we have left in our inventory. This is going to be such a value that I don't think it's going to be here longer than even 30 seconds after I price it. And it's going significantly lower than $69.99, so hopefully that makes you comfortable dialing in on the early side, even though it's not like we tie you down and force you to buy it, okay? If you call in early, you can just as well hang up that phone and say thanks but no thanks, as well as you can place your order and beat everyone else to it. So just remember how critical it is to dial in early, because that puts you at the front of the line and can make the difference between getting it and not getting it, which, trust me, when you see this value, you're going to want to have it. You're going to need to try it. You're going to need to see this in person and get what this is all about, because it's not going to be $6,000, yes. A rhodochrosite? What does he need? You got it. You got it. Danny, we've got two actually, but one that's one over a carat, and it's a radiant, it's gorgeous. We'll show it next. So hang with me, Danny. We'll show the rhodochrosite that's over a carat coming up. And it's got a discount, so you'll love it. But it's not going to be $69. I told you we'd go lower than $6,000, and I don't mean $59.99 either. And I'm telling you, this is the ring to choose. It is a 3 carat plus overall diamond weight. The superstar of our yellows is right there before you. It's a big size, but also it's an oval, so it ends up looking even bigger than a carat and a half. It looks like you're 2 caraters. What happens if we take this under $5,000? I can answer that. We will sell it, and in a hurry. But it is not $49.99 either. It is not going to be $49.99. This is why it will go oh so quickly. We are down to literally 16 minutes. It is not a time to wait. This will not be $49.99 even. This is the value of a lifetime. Take advantage of it and look at it one more time on the hand. And if you need a yellow diamond to give yourself or to somebody else this holiday season, now would be the time. Because I hope to show you other options in jewelry through October, November, all the way up till the end of the year. But I'm going to tell you something right now. This value will not exist. It's not $49. It may be gone. Hold on, don't sell it. Operators, do not sell it. I'm taking you even lower. You know how I roll. It is about giving you the best value humanly possible. If there's one yellow diamond to try, it is this one right here. And it's not a small stone. It's a carat 51, all natural. This isn't just natural diamond that was treated to get yellow. It's a natural yellow derived from the famous Argyle mine that has been shut down for a few years now, and the prices on yellow diamonds are soaring worldwide because of it. But really, so yellow diamonds are soaring in price too when they're not from the Argyle mine. Don't go there if I can get you the Argyle mine material in the best quality possible, and it's not $49. It's not $48. Let's be real, operators, and everyone knows this at home. Most yellow diamonds are so faint you can barely tell if it's a white or a yellow diamond. Most yellow diamonds you can't tell. Isn't that the truth? You've probably seen them in retail. You've probably seen them on other networks. You've probably seen them in stores where you're looking at it going, is it yellow? I can't tell. Is it a white diamond? Is it a yellow diamond? Usually they are so faint in color because usually to get a natural stone, it's barely there. There is a no doubt. We have this term in baseball, the no doubters. This is a no doubter. You know, I always think that I love baseball so much because it's played on a diamond. When something really good happens, like a play is made that's really good, it's called a gem. It's that kind of thing where I oftentimes liken my love for sports with my love for jewelry. And I got to tell you, this is the no doubter of yellow diamonds, because when that ball's hit 500 feet, it's a no doubter. And that's what's happening here. This is a no-doubter. It's so vivid, so vivacious, so bright, so colorful, so pure sunshine, but like rock star sunshine, that it is so bright. It is a no-doubter, which is where the really premium price tags are supposed to come into play. It's not 48. It's not 47. I'll keep on going, and it's probably verifying right now. It is. It's verifying right now. So if you are hesitating, don't. Come on the phone line so you don't miss out, because it's not 47.77. It's not $46.99. Oh, this is going to go so fast, it's probably already gone. Let's be real. This is not going to last, and it's not even $4,599. This is amazing. It really is. Treat yourself. My ladies out there who love jewelry, who know jewelry, treat yourself to this yellow diamond. Don't wait for someone else to buy you what you want. They're never going to do it. You know what you want. You know what you like. Nobody knows your taste better than you. And at this value, you say yes. $45.99? Okay, let's go all out. Let's blow it out right now. I'm going to make this $4,499 to the very first caller, and then it's done. It's going to go today, and man, are we going to have a happy shopper out there. A happy collector, a happy diamond lover. This is the one to own at $44.99. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. And then we'll show the Rhodochrosite by request. Any other requests you have, make sure you let me know, because our airtime is down to just 12.5 minutes. That's it. And operators, is anybody getting the yellow diamond with 301 total weight overall? You're on something else, Allison? Andy, something else? What's that?
Registered.
Oh, good. Another new register. Who was that?
Joyce.
Joyce from where?
Maryland.
MD? Yes. Maryland. Yeah, that's it. Wonderful. What about you, Jason? Thinking about the yellow diamond? No. Nobody has the yellow diamond. All right, let's move on. Only my best value in yellow diamonds here. But it's hanging out with me. Every phone line locked. Nobody taking the yellow diamond yet. Yet. Listen, I know it's not exactly $5, but when it's a $17,000 TVON ring, and it's here right now for $44.99, wow, that's the value. It's right there. And you've got the money back guarantee, it's still there for you. There's no threshold or limit on that. It's not like, oh, it's a higher end piece, you got to keep it. It is just amazing. $44.99 when it was $17,000. Again, no wonder it stayed at $17,000. It's the best color I have. If you saw my 3-carat 01 that I showed you earlier today that was also an oval, you remember that actually, this color is stronger. The 301 was 18 grand. That's why I couldn't do this one at 17 grand, because I think if you had 17,000, you'd spend an extra 1,000, you'd get the 3-carat. And you should. The 3-carat's an incredible value. But it's for all of us who say, can't do $20,000 right now. What can I do for under 5 or under 45? This is the way you go. Take a look at it one more time. We got our last call. We're going to bring the Rhodochrosite out next by request for, I believe it was Danny. We're going to show that on the way. It's 112-4711. And then, Jess, are you taking this one, verifying on this one? Okay. So we are verifying 2 callers on this ring. I'm going to try it on one more time, and that's why, again, when I give it a final 30, please, please, please dial, because this is not one you want to call in 5 minutes from now and say, I'd like it, and then you hear it's gone. That would be a very, very, very uncomfortable feeling. So this is the time to take advantage of that one. I'm going to show the Rhodochrosite, and it's going to be our very special radiant cut over a carat. Actually, I've got it right here. Look at this. Ooh, it's in platinum too. 112-4711. Tony's going to be coming up next. Hey, Dom in Florida. I just saw your message. Thank you so much. Hope all is well. Look at that. Isn't that great? $44.99. We got 12 seconds and a special welcome. We've had a lot of new registers. Some of you just getting registered. Hey, that's a good idea too. You can register before you ever shop. It's a great idea. That way you can make requests, participation on auctions, do all that good stuff when you're ready. But take a look at this one. This is our Rhodochrosite in our 1 carat plus size. Wow. So this is the stone that's usually very kind of foggy and hazy, and that's the way it kind of looks historically. This is going to be none of that. Platinum setting, and it's going to be a 106 radiant cut. This is that Sweet Home mine from Colorado. It's our rare as can be Rhodochrosite. Super stunning stone here. And it's got a great color to it with that gleaming glow. Now, these are tough to get in any size, let alone a bright, clean, pinky red. It's got 85 points in diamonds as well. And I love the way it extends out the sides. You've got the really big diamonds here on the shoulders of the ring, and it's not going to be that. Now, why was this even $59.99 to begin with? That's an incredible value. So that's pretty impressive. And then we also have, look at those diamonds. They continue. I want you to see this on the hand, though, because it creates a nice overall kind of platform of platinum. And nobody is going to ever have seen this price coming. I did have a Rhodochrosite earlier today as well. It was under $2,000, but it was about a ½ carat stone. This is very large. And look how that's going to stay in platinum, by the way. So only one option in your metal color here. Of course, we love our platinum pieces, and yet feels a little vintage inspired, has a little milgrain, feels a little lacy to it. It's not $59, $49, $39, $29. I'll go even lower because we're in the last 8 minutes of the show. And this is when, again, we should get a lot of requests here. End of the day is nearing. We got to make sure we get you all your favorites before somebody else does. But this one's going to be less than $2,500, which I don't think we've seen a 1 carat go under 25 before. It's Rhodochrosite. That does not happen with a stone this exotic, this rare. It's not 25. It's not $24.99. We've got one only. Who's going to be the first caller? That's it. It's your chance. It's your moment. It's not $24.99. Let's make it easy. $2,399. And that's it. Let me remind you, if you have any questions about what we've had earlier in the show, if it's still available, this is the time to call. 7 minutes left only. That's all we've got. That's my large Rhodochrosite. Who's going to get it? I'm going to show you a color change sphene here at the end of the day. Also still have a couple of our 9 carat Tanzanites. We had an emerald cut, we had a cushion cut, and we had a pear shape modified. So 3 of those still available if you'd like. Here's our last call on our Rhodochrosite. Let me go ahead and move right along. We've got a few other things. We still have some $9.99 pieces. I think the Panther piece is still here with the rubies and diamonds. Had 2 opals for $9.99 each in platinum. Would you like this one, Allison? All right. Sounds like this one may be gone. We have 2 people talking about 1 ring. That's never good because somebody's going to miss out. $23.99. Who's got it? Oh, that's gone. Congratulations. Let me show you this because this was here briefly yesterday. I had to show it again. It's our largest color change sphene, and it's in a pendant. Item number 1126014, and it's also in platinum again. 926 is the size. It's going to be a platinum setting with a carat 13 in diamonds, and we're going to throw in the box link chain as well. So you've got an incredible idea here. One of the good ones here, one of the best of the best. Gorgeous clarity, great gleaming colors, dispersion, all of that. But then a color changeability that most stones don't give us, and this one was $12,999. It is no longer $12,999. We're going significantly lower than that. Let me show you on the hand so you can see from a distance away how sizable this will be. It comes with an 18-inch chain, but it is fully adjustable. You can make it shorter if you'd like. You can make it as short as you'd like. You can use it with other things. It'll come off this pendant and be workable with other ideas that you have. And there's your adjustability. That little bead, it slides to make it shorter as whatever you need. Let me go ahead and show you on the neckline as well, because this does have a 1.25 inch top to bottom on the pendant itself. Looks great, doesn't it? And a lot of us like to wear sphenes as pendants instead of rings only because it's a softer stone. So this is oftentimes a favorite way to collect and wear this stone and enjoy it because, you know, it's less susceptible to any little knocks or scratches or nicks because it's actually got, of course, that softer wearability. So if you are, you know, fearful of wearing this softer stone in a ring, here's a great way to do that. Great way to wear it where it's never going to be of issue. And it's not going to be even $10,000 or $99.99. We just had this one. It's going to go very, very quickly. Let me know if you'd like to see anything else recap because we're down to less than 5 minutes remaining now, and we'll go back to the wheel here, show you the sphene up close and personal, and make it better than even $5,000. It is $49.99 to the very first caller, and I did get a fingerprint on that, so pardon me, and then we'll show you one more time close up. And let me make sure you see that perfect angle to see right into that stone, all the dispersion it gives, and it's $49.99 for one caller. And let me know if you'd like that one. And then anything else you'd like to see before we go, We have time, but we have very little time. So 4 minutes now. So please let me know. And I do want to remind you guys, especially our newer shoppers, that our schedule changes on the weekdays. We're here with you in the evenings on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday. So remember, and for our cable viewers who are getting us today, I don't know if we're going to get you guys on the weekdays here going forward for the next, I don't know, it's been this way for 3 weeks. So we keep thinking it's going to happen. We'll be back with you guys eventually, but we don't know when that is. So a reminder that if you're watching on Verizon Fios or on, what's the other one? Spectrum. Those have not been up and running for the last few weeks on the weekdays. So you are invited to join us here streaming online at TVON.com. TVON is a Facebook page or a YouTube channel where you can watch the show live just as you would off television. And you can join us there if you don't want to miss a moment. But we apologize. It's not our issue, and we really, really wish it would be resolved. But here we are going on 4 weeks now. So again, you get us on the weekends, but apparently not on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So stream us. DirecTV, Dish Network, you guys are good. The way you always watch us, we'll be here tomorrow night at 7. That's Pacific time. That's in the evening. 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. So we hope to see you guys all for tomorrow, because we do a Monday night markdown show that you do not want to miss. And then let me also show you, I got to show you this opal. This opal is still hanging out here, which is, now actually, I'm going to show the mehengue. We had a couple of people asking about the heart shape, 1122566, just up close and personal. I just think that's got to go, and I'd love to leave you with some love here before we go. So this is really exciting. And yeah, the chameleon price for you, Donna, it's $99.99. So yes, carat 21 with a lot of extra diamonds. It's got about 2 carats in diamonds around it, and it's $99.99, and I can flash it for you really quickly. But this mehengue is also $9.99. This is the chameleon I'm speaking of. It's a green that goes to orange. It's a GIA certified carat 21 pear shape. It's actually got a VS2 quality as well, and it's only $99.99 if anybody would like to ask me about that, or if you'd like to know a little bit more about it. $99.99 is our unbelievable price tag on that one. It used to be $40,000, by the way. Used to be $40,000. Now it's less than 10. And you get, gosh, the overall carat weight is something like, altogether, you're getting really close to about 3 carats plus in diamonds. So very, very expensive and important stone, just not so expensive today, because $99.99, we've never seen a chameleon like it. I can't even do our 1 carat white diamonds these days for 10 grand. So to do a chameleon that changes color in a pear shape, that's very, very impressive. And then also, I did want to show you, I just think this opal is really pretty, and probably too pretty to be here for the end of the show. It's our opal out of Australia, Lightning Ridge. Take a look at this. This is the opal for $9.99, up close and personal as well. So let me know on the mehengue heart shape. Let me know on the opal. This is going to be 1126045. We only have about 60 seconds left in the show. That's a $9.99 deal, and all those colors will look better in person. They really do. It's a platinum setting, diamond accents on the sides, and a gorgeous 191 opal oval. So that is also still here for $9.99. The item number is 6045. So congrats if you get that or anything else today. I want to also invite you to call us at that phone number. Any questions, any inquiries, check on availability. Even if you think a piece might be gone, it's best to check here with our operators who have an update in real time. Of course, diamond bands were here, lots of great values all throughout the day. So thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. That's $9.99. It is a carat 91 opal. Looks bigger than that. It's got diamond accents on the sides, about 15 points or so. It's $9.99. So is the mehengue heart shape. So 2 great options left at under $1,000. We thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday. Don't forget to join me tomorrow night, Monday night, 7 o'clock Pacific. That is in the evening, 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time and 10 p.m. Eastern. We look forward to seeing you then. But for now, for all of us here at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching and shopping. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow night. And LGM. Yes? The which ones? Yes, they're the spikes for 777. Yes, the spike earrings. They're the 777 ones.